Yo, what's up, YouTube? ¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa, YouTube?
Let's see if they brought Neptune to Vancouver yet, or if he's still in Texas. He might still be in Texas.
Nah, there's no way. He's still gonna be in Texas.
Alright, Keel.
The
Real question is,
bro.
is Vegas winning their match today?
Fuck no. I forgot. Who the fuck are they playing?
Ultra.
Ultra? Oh, hell no, they ain't doing shit. And then Toronto plays Optic on Sunday. Dude, why is it not saving?
What?
My fucking pick'ems. I really press save and everything.
Mine's safe.
What the fuck? 3-1. 3-0.
I got it, this is my pick'em signal.
3-0.
There you go.
3-1. I don't know this. I don't know about the Gorillas and Falcons. I feel like that might.
I have Gorillas winning 3-2.
Ah. I don't know. But iffy. I want to say Gorillas 3-1.
Dude, the only thing Falcons are good at right now is freaking S&D. And then win a control 1 out of 3. There it is, folks. There is my pick'ems for the day and for the weekend. They're staying locked, not changing them.
Because I haven't saved. I pressed save, but I don't know if it's actually gonna save this time.
Scrap with some strong words for the competition. You will never be in a final against me again was kind of the sum I got out of that one. Name was a Game 7. This time, Thieves walk away with the dub.
Yeah, they get redemption, man. They get their Game 7 victory on Skyline once again, and just a phenomenal finals. This game so far, the finals have been incredible.
Now, before we start the show, we have to, of course, acknowledge the fact Allie is missing today. She is with family. Much love to Allie and the fam. Hopefully everyone recovers quickly. But can we talk about the big picture here? Because I worked on another esport last night, and I come back to Call of Duty, and I'm looking at this game. We have 2 guns.
Cat's not there today.
Stun grenades, no smoke grenades, 2 trophies allowed. Did Patrick Price increase the skill ceiling of Call of Duty, or did he lower it to where all of the teams should always be able to compete at the same level?
Listen, I'm not going to blame X for everything. I think the pro players in general do need to allow more. I wish there were meta changes. Obviously, we know some things can be, unbalanced at times, but we need to have some shifts. Let's bring snipers back. We're officially making a case for it. Snipers need to be back in the game. Fans, pressure these pro players, and let's have some more fun in this league.
Yeah, this all comes from a conversation with Shroud. Thank you for the watch party last night, Shroud. By the way, we're trying to fix COD 1 Pro GA at a time. Today, though, we got to talk about what happened last weekend. That was our minor tournament. $20,000 and 30 points up for grabs. The Thieves take down Vancouver, the Dark Horse, who made a run all the way at the start there against Boston Breach.
Yeah, I mean, incredible run from them. There's some awesome stories throughout this tournament. You can see, like, in the round 2 Ultra with the big 3-0 over Optic. We thought they were going to be able to do something, then Surge immediately putting a stop to that. So, begs the question, what's good with Ultra? And then more so, what is going on with Optic? Lingering problems even in a tournament atmosphere. So, we're going to learn a lot this week.
I think one of the big surprises was the fact that LA Thieves was able to 3-0 Carolina Royal Ravens, but then taken the distance by Vancouver Surge. So let's start with LA Thieves. What is kind of the description of this squad right now? How would you describe this team to someone who hasn't watched them in COD yet?
Well, the first thing I would say to somebody who hasn't watched them is they're the best team in the game, so we'll start with that. They have passionate players who have done it at the highest level imaginable, and then accompanied by a guy in Ghosty who's been on the rise the last 2 years, has been having insane placings and performances. He is still getting better. This team is so aggressive. They play strategically sound, and then they also like have all the talent in the world. I mean, you're pairing the best AR in Scrap with arguably the best SMG in Hydra. You're gonna find good things. So far, LA Thieves, they have definitely delivered.
It is a big win for LA Thieves, who fell
Yo,
on the
Kudo.
Skyline search and
What's
destroy
up?
back at Major.
Imagine, though,
That was at the hands of Atlanta FaZe.
What?
If
Last week, though, they take out Vancouver.
Thieves were still in
and
Cali,
get the
bro,
win.
they wouldn't be winning
tie
these online
Atlanta
games.
for the #1 spot in series record. That is 14-5,
Yeah.
and they're just
I don't
5
know.
points back on our overall standings.
Yeah, I will say, like, matchup-wise, we haven't seen them play FaZe since that final, though.
We
Right?
do
So
not
it
know.
does beg the question, like, can they beat them in a 7-game series where they have to play a ton of those SMBs?
honestly.
But in terms of Respawn and how they've been, LA Thieves are the best Respawn team in the world.
They didn't need a hard point win, but they get the dub anyway. Here's what Scrap had to say in the winner's circle.
Oh, come on. Game 7 is one thing. Skyline Game 7 is another thing. Come on now. We're back. We're back. We've conquered it. And I think as, like, you know, as a fan, people think, like, we're just only a really good HP team and a Respawn team. But I'm really happy that we got to show our S&D practice.
Yeah.
And just show that we're actually really good at every game mode.
Scrap and LA Thieves vibing at the end of Sunday, but now we go back to our Major 2 qualifiers. It's just 10 points per win. With a win today, they jump Atlanta FaZe for the #1 spot for the first time this season.
Yeah, we might have a
Damn.
good battle here for that
You
#1
crunching
spot
over there,
in the
man.
first of these tournaments. Both those guys look unbelievable, super teams, and you can see they're both widening that gap between top 2 and 3rd.
The big riser, though, from weeks 1 and 2 in the qualifiers was Vancouver Surge. After adding Neptune into the lineup, the team has looked like a whole different squad. They found success in their first 4 qualifier matchups. Today, though, you play against LA Thieves again. If you missed Surge performance in the minor, what do I need to know about the squad representing Vancouver?
Oh man, these guys are so good on all levels. They put in a lot of work. I'm gonna commend Rambo Ray and these players individually. Like the
Dude,
thought
I
process
don't
was like build a
understand
team that
this
was all humble, that will play within a system, and they've done just that. But what they learned
I'll
early on
do
was
it
like
on
we
here.
still do need kills. So they go down, they find the best available guy in Neptune, and he makes a crazy impact, Chris. Like the guy is so aggressive, he's so good in search and destroy. And
Oh,
in
but I
Respawn,
save
and
on
you're
here,
seeing
but I
the
don't save
AR
over there. What the
benefits
fuck?
of that.
Now, Neptune, of course, is playing from home.
So they
The
save
rest of the
online,
crew
but
is
not-
up in
that's
Vancouver, so
crazy.
he gets a little bit of a server
fucking
edge.
guess.
How do you take advantage of that right now in your online qualifier matches? And then how do you keep these numbers up once you're on land playing face-to-face against your opposition?
Yeah, it's all a confidence thing. I mean, I've been a big believer in, like, listen, if you're able to perform online, you can usually bring that over to land, but you have to play the same way. You have to stay aggressive, right? You get into that gunfight, maybe it goes the way of Simp. You still got to be challenging that next time. So for Neptune, just remain confident and keep the same play style when you get over to land, and things should change well.
Fuck.
We welcome them back into the CDL on land, and you can see Neptune in action in Allen, Texas. Why? Because that's the host of Major 2, as we're all heading down south. Take a look at this bad boy. Dallas, known for its freeways, its barbecues, and its downtown that closes at 10 p.m. But don't you
That is
worry,
true.
you're not going to need any outside excitement. All the fun is happening inside the credit union. The arena, always a blast with the CDL fan base.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. You know, there's always good fun in that stage,
What
in
is
that crowd,
this?
and we got a ring ceremony happening too. The world champions of North America get in their rings here at Major 2. It's gonna be a good time, man. It really is.
You think they'll have more rings than match wins by the time Thursday comes around?
Listen, we gotta stop with this. They're trying to find their way. Listen, there's ebbs and flows to every team, and Optic right now, listen, man, they're just in a dip. They will find it.
They're ebbing, that's for sure. Let's take a look at another squad that's ebbing after being #1 on the leaderboard throughout most of our Major 1 qualifiers. Toronto ended up at Major 1 with the #2 seed. Right now, they have fallen all the way to the right side of our standing screen. That's the bottom 6, and you look at the recent matches, well, it wasn't clean against Cloud9. That was an 0-3. A surprise victory over the Royal Ravens just a few days later, and then, of course, a Game 5 over Boston. But against LA Thieves, this was a one-sided affair as LA gets the best of them in all 3 game modes.
Yeah, man, they're a tough one to crack. Yeah, I tweeted about this one this morning, and kind of like my thought with them was like, what's good with Toronto? We all thought they were going to be like an excellent search and destroy team, which they've delivered on majority of the season so far, and the respawn would be decent. They're 21-23 in respawn on the season. Beans has not risen to the occasion. I'm waiting for him to take that next step, and in their final match in the minor, just didn't deliver for me, man. It's not just him though, but that's one guy that I do think needs to take that next step. I'm just not sure if he has that dog.
If Major 2 kicked off today, this would be your bracket. You can see Cloud9 currently in the top 8, somewhere they weren't back at Major number 1. Let's take a look at the squad representing New York, because Sib has found his form. The SMGs, they were 3 across the board, and Cloud9 was putting all kinds of pressure against everyone in the bracket. They fell short against LA Thieves, but today you're taking on LAG, a squad that's still sitting at just 20 points on the season. You have to think they're the heavy favorites.
Yeah, they got to be the heavy favorites coming into this one. And for Cloud9, I mean, their turnaround's been awesome throughout this stage. Obviously, you run into a red-hot LA Thieves team in that bracket that you end up losing to. But for Cloud9, I think the ARs have improved. Kremp has been unbelievable last few matches, like has really stepped it up. And Mac's been solid throughout the entire season. You know, every team's not going to gel instantly. This is a team that people were saying need to blow it up. They took their time in between the stages, and they figured out mainly their search and destroy, massive improvement. I mean, these guys defensively, great at retaking, like great at getting opening duels now. And then for them in the hardpoint, they're comfortable on almost all the hardpoint maps, Chris. There's not an auto veto that they have in sight. So for them really putting in that work and widening their map pool, they're in a good spot.
You're 3-1. You're playing LAG for a 4-1 score, and then of course you got Carolina and Atlanta FaZe in front of you. Can Cloud9 take down either of those two teams in the future?
I don't see why not. I look at the team and I see the right players, and from what I've seen, I mean, they had 3 match 3 where they were 9-0 map count. They were just thrashing teams. Like, that's their ceiling. They just have to get there on a consistent basis. I still have belief in this Cloud9 roster.
If you can beat FaZe and Hardpoint, you stand a chance in the rest of this series. And Cloud9 winning 5 of their last 6 map number 1s. Nameless, they are going to be a squad on the rise to watch. Any teams they're a little fearful with as we take a look at the standings today. Vegas Falcons and LAG mates are back in action.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm fearful, like, of Toronto. I don't know where they stand. What's going on
These
with
chips
that
are so
team,
good,
right?
bro.
Because I feel like it's not what they thought. They
Si,
thought
senor.
he was going to take the next step, and Kleenex just, he's not as consistent as he once was, right? He had a huge dip in performance from stage 1 to 2. So for them, they're really between a rock and a hard place, man. Are they going to break through?
As we head to break, we get ready for the first match on a 3-match Friday. It's a rematch of our grand finals from minor number 2. LA Thieves got the best of Vancouver the first time around. Is it Surge's day for revenge? Stay tuned to find out.
You will never be in a final ever again, you bum.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the
No,
Call
Credo.
of Duty League.
What's up?
The Esports World Cup is an
You know how
official
Scrap said
partner
you'll
of
never
the
be
Call
in
of
like
Duty
another
League.
final again because they're so bearable?
Yeah.
Imagine they get in a final and like Thieves doesn't.
Oh, that'd be funny as hell. I'll fucking laugh.
Major 2.
I wouldn't be mad if Vancouver won the fucking event.
Yeah. They're solid. Kind of like you, Credo.
What?
I said they're solid, just like you.
Oh, I appreciate you, man.
I mean, you're hard as a rock.
Bro, I'm always hard as a rock, bro. That's what they call me, the rock. Man, where the matches at, man? I want to see that match.
It's gonna be a crazy one today.
Good.
need to listen to each other. Listen. This time, we take everything.
Say right there to Mr.
Yes!
Now you give them an opportunity to catch
Yes!
on the side. 3v1, all of them the nasty. Can he find anything for free? Shots over the top.
Let's go, boys!
And the
Yes!
built to win championships. Finally,
Yeah, here we go!
Winner 2.
Let's go, gentlemen!
In the words of the great Matthew Haig, yes! They finally get a Game 7 victory. LA Thieves living up to the hype, and it only took them a major and a half, Nameless.
Hey, sure, but hey, they lived up to the hype in that finals. That was one of the best finals we ever had. And then they deliver by winning that same map in a Game 7. Awesome reaction by Nate Shot. I know he feels good.
Expectations were at an all-time high for this squad because they brought in the best pieces from around the league last year to now wear LA Thieves jerseys in 2025. Scrap, Hydra, two of the best superstar individuals to watch, have now blanked the Royal Ravens. They 3-1 the Falcons in a surprise map loss there before 3-0ing Toronto. Against Vancouver, though, they were taken to a Game 7, losing all of the hard points in that series.
Yeah, and you saw their schedule down low. If they win today, there's a great chance they go undefeated throughout the rest of this split, which would be awesome for confidence sake headed into Major 2. You know, this team's streaking right now, man. They won their last 9 controls. It's been the difference in almost every series. They can play every single map there. The hard point's unreal, and they've been working on their search and destroy map pool. You know, Red Card and Hossie were the only 2 maps that they used to love to play. They've won their last 2 vaults, and they're out 3-3 on Skyline. So it's going to be tough to take these guys anywhere because they feel so comfortable.
LA Thieves finding their form, but it was a tough matchup against Vancouver's squad that were very much the dark horse and on our blow it up watch. They added in 1 player, and that has changed the face of this franchise. Let's take a look at this squad and what their coach at GM Rambo Ray has been doing behind the scenes.
Yeah, you know, you can see what he said here. Like, we're riding a high since Neptune joined the team. Like, he's been unbelievable, and his fast pace has freed up the rest of the squad. That's why the ARs are playing so well. And now they're going to use this time to expand their map pool, and I think that is the right approach. Like, these guys, they were playing a lot of protocol. It was working out. They're sort of catching a lot of teams by surprise. And now when you look at them, it's like, if they were to get a couple more surge maps in their bag, they would be a problem. And that's what they're going to be focused on in these last couple of matches.
And there's very few times when we rant on this show. We heard Maven on a rant defending Kenny. I once went on a rant defending Rambo Ray after he got dropped by Optic Texas. Do you think Optic could use someone who likes to build a system for their team?
Listen, they got Damon Barlow. Listen, he's unbelievable. I think that he's a great coach. And I think he's doing a good job over there. I think it's probably tough. But for Rambo Ray, he needs a team that's all going to listen to him and play within his system, that are humble guys, that are on the come up. So this is the right team for him. And I remember when I was like younger and I first joined a team with Ray.
Hey, Neptune's got a camera
teach
on.
me a lot about Call of Duty, so he needs
There we go.
that'll listen to him.
Shout out to
Looks
my
like a
man
girl.
Neptune. He's got a webcam on today. He's had one in the past, but we had to get his lighting tweaked. Today, it's on point. The
Dang, he
blonde
died to
hair
serve.
highlights.
Does that change?
Dialed in.
Does that change his performance?
Oh, he's going to do even better. He's got to drop a 1.25, not just a 1.22. It's going to be incredible looking at the numbers. This is our first match on a 3-match day. It's a best of 5. What are we going to see?
Yeah, I mean,
Vault,
talking about this
Skyline,
one,
Vault,
testing
Skyline,
map
Red
pool.
Card.
Skyline S&D is a map that obviously Surge
Bang out.
we saw in the Game 7. The subs, you're just not able to get as free and make huge impact plays, being a nuisance behind enemy lines. So you're going to have to work on playing more team-oriented and banging out low A. So I think that's the one to look out for here.
Skyline Search and Destroy is in the mix once again. It was a 6-3 in favor of the Thieves to seal that minor final. We'll get that early in the best of 5. It's time to make our Scuff Pick'ems official. Is Rosalie locked in? She's going LA Thieves. She's ahead of me by 4 picks because I chose Optic. I today am going with the #1 seed, LA Thieves.
What up? Listen, I started trolling.
Damn, this is for whoever's
Listen, I had an upper deck package
this
today
to
where I pulled
go
those
undefeated.
cards. I got a platinum envoy. Let me get my solo, please. Gotta show this holographic card. Hello?
It's the nicest.
Can I
So
get
we can't with the graphic up, Aaron. Come on, don't make
Don't
him
have
hit too
my
many
ISO.
buttons at once.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm going LA Thieves because this card's fire.
All right, shout out to
Shout out
Envoy.
Envoy.
Thank you for letting me know every time I incorrectly choose your son. Today, I chose him to win. Maven, will I regret my decision?
I don't think so. I don't think this Thieves team looks nasty. Listen, I know it's not as simple as like Hydra getting back to being Hydra, but you and I had a big conversation about that, especially with the search, and then you heard him in the interview before the minor after the win, and they asked him like, where you at? He's like, I'm getting there. I'm like 85%. Like, you can see the timings are getting on point, his gameplay is getting on point. And for me, it just felt like they were already good. Like, as soon as Hydra's Hydra, Good luck. Good luck.
If you would have told me that
Alright.
we won the final,
Nah, I know
losing
Vancouver's
to
fucking
our
hungry.
boys.
Okay, that's what's fun.
I mean, that's probably, yeah. I mean, it's great, but yeah, Hydra was unreal in the minor final. Of course, everybody had their moments, but he led the way. On the other side, I know there's been a lot of Neptune talk, but Abuza was actually incredible. You know,
That series, yeah.
You go back and look at the final stats, like Neptune, you know, strong as the AR, but Abuza had so many big plays, and a big reason why they were slaying Hardpoint with LADs was due to the ARs.
And you know, we're seeing this vault again, I'm sure, because, well, it's a close one. It's one where I know a spawn had you pissed.
These back P2 HUD spawns, I mean, they're just... Like, if you go back and look at the P4 one with Josie, yeah, there's a couple of moments that, like, if he stays alive for half a second, they probably have it, right?
Yeah.
but I think there were a couple throughout that map, really, around P2 that were...
There goes the team nade.
Well, good start for Vancouver Surge.
Come back.
Thinking nade hits as soon as Abuza goes to toss his, ends up taking out a teammate, but we'll get back to work. Keep an eye on the spawns and who's able to work it the best. Nice early time and early stretch here from Vancouver Surge. Neptune, I mean, as good as he has been, pretty pedestrian, at least in that match. He put up like what, 8.9 somewhere in that
I said, what you eat me, bro?
And you know, you still go 7 games.
I will
you're able
eat
to win
you,
some
bro.
searches.
Dude,
Oh, sorry, you're able to win some hard points. You can win without him being God, which has to feel good. But I'm sure he's looking to have a better series.
No doubt about it. I just think if you go back and watch that, like, yeah, I mean, the last couple, right, the matchups versus FaZe, you just see that this Surge team, their teamwork is next level for making this change and what they were doing early in the year. They are just very much a cohesive unit.
No, it seems at times like they're a little bit ahead in hard point, and usually that curve shifts over the course of the year. Some people figure some stuff out, how to influence spawns, their teamwork gets ahead of me. We've been casting this a long time. Usually you see that a couple times a year, especially it's really important like before champs, who is a little bit ahead, but we'll see if people start to catch up, but still in this matchup, due to the control and Surge flames, Thieves are able to take that final, but trying to rebound. I'm sure they're like, just the egos, you know, they got some egos on them. Listen, we lost 2 hard points, we're coming in trying to throttle you.
No, I mean, that's just it. Yeah, and they had their opportunities, no doubt about it, especially on this vault, but a couple of big plays from Surge, some spawns happened. They probably feel like they should have won this, so yeah, this isn't it. I mean, the Hacienda was ugly, so that's why you're not going to see it in this. They opt to go for the Skyline, and that could be big for LA Thieves. So, again, just talking about map pool, talking about the major, because now after the minor, you go back to that goal. The preparation for Major 2 is going to be the talking point.
Well, LA Thieves with a fantastic hold there at second will push the lead out to about 30. But yeah, I mean, everything just trying to be improved. Map pools, modes, Major is very, very close. A couple of weeks away. Everyone trying to refine their gameplay and teamwork before we get to that and see who will be crowned champion. But we'll focus down on the P3 and see if Thieves can chain this together. You've got playing all the way deep. A battle going down around the hard point. What are you trying to do if you're Surge right now?
He fucked up.
Find Josie, right? That's really a team. Well, Josie just takes his time, plays very patient. Maybe in the comms, they knew they were trying to find Abuza. They were waiting for it. You can just see he's trying to block back door, making sure that Surge is spawning on that right side of your mini-map, exactly where they are. So this is a great transition from that P2. But now maybe a chance. Yeah, you see those spawns gonna come out, a couple of players died. Now you're holding Scrap and Josie, the ARs, just trying to do what they can, but Surge push on through.
I mean, sometimes the spawns, like, I mean, even if it's not like your typical old school Call of Duty spawn we'd expect, even if they seem a little bit fluky, sometimes the teams just get them down faster. I mean, that's what Envoy and that Thieves team back in Vanguard, like, God, things did not make sense to me until it made sense to them. And then I'm like, okay, well, it's clicked for them. They figured it out. We'll see who's able to really start to do it here with some of the wonky ones we've seen on Vault over these past few weeks. But it'll be a battle around the pointy spawns for a moment if you're Vancouver Surge. The collapse, though, coming.
Still 25 seconds up. They're going to try and take it all.
And yeah, I mean, you're going to be looking through your first set of rotations. You only have 36 points if you're Surge. We went to time recently when we casted this, which you don't expect all that often, but it is possible to happen, like a red card or something. So we'll keep an eye on that, because you've already got a minute and a half off of it. If Vancouver Surge start to mount a comeback, we'll keep an eye on the play clock. But for now, 60-point advantage for Thieves. Second set of rotations about to pop. We'll get back to mid-map as Nasty's popping heads. And we'll find a second there.
Nice, that's a good time.
And they've got everything they want right now. They've got P2 spawns. They've got the opening here at 1. A really good chance to mount this comeback now in the next minute and a half.
Yeah, and I think another big reason why Surge has found a lot of success in Hardpoint, when you go back and watch their games, what this team does that a lot of teams don't do is, all right, let's just talk about that P3 rotation.
Shit.
They will just take time time away. They do a very good job on these hills where you're not supposed to find 30 to 40 seconds. Even a P1 right like this has been such a great early hold.
Yeah, that's right next to me. Yeah, shit on them.
Better than anyone.
Just taking what they're given.
Exactly.
Right? Don't overcomplicate the game. If you're going to give us some free points, no, not free, but you know what I mean? Take them. 7 straight.
Oh my god, Neptune, you're fucking nasty, bro. No pun intended.
Moment here. 7 straight for Neptune. Surge mounting the comeback. Let's hear the comms now for Vancouver Surge.
Oh my god, dude, he's an 8. He's gonna die on an 8.
You might not though.
I know he's gonna die on an 8. There's no way. See, there you go. I told you. Oh my god. Wait, how the fuck is? Oh, I guess.
Bam. You get another one here.
Damn, Neptune is smart, bro.
Gonna challenge guy mid. Yep. Nice. You gonna check his right, bro? Check your right. Nice.
Wait, who am I playing this week? I think I'm playing runs.
One is B control. It's front out now. And right.
Oh yeah, I'm playing runs.
He's doing light. One shot again, lights. He's gonna watch out. Bullet lights then. I spawn back gold. I'm playing front. He's on top now. Go mid. I'm gonna go side gold. One ball. Hey, back right. No. Don't. One big control. He's low. I think 3 times. Scrap. He's hold the corner. Yeah, he's on the left corner. Yo, mid. That's fine. Then one on time. Mid door, hold door. Okay. No, let's start jumping on. He's pushing goal. He's like completely now outside. Weak as fuck. Mid.
Oh my god.
Nice. That's good. Nice. Soak this shit. I'm gonna go into that, bro. He's too far. Play slow if you can. Yeah, I'm on top. Yeah, take it up. I'm dead. Top part is low B and deep end. Back before that. Like no event. One is top. One is.
Yeah, I've been rewatching Dragon Ball. Like I'm watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, and like I'm just thinking, I need Neptune when he's going off this hair to spike, bro. It's all blonde. He'd be going Super Saiyan. What do you think?
I'm in.
Yeah, dude. He had a crazy streak, some nutty plays, nearly an insane triple there at third. But the slang really started to mount up for Vancouver Surge. They brought it back. They were in striking distance while really taking a lead. Now though, it's Thieves' turn to answer back. I mean, Ghosty and Envoy were in hell for a while there. They're both sitting around double negative.
God
the slang
damn it.
kept creeping over towards Surge, but this is a great stretch from them now.
And sometimes that's why you are glad you have 2 superstars on your team, right? Yeah. I mean, you're going to get some of these maps at moments from Ghosty and Envoy, but this is what
damn it, bro.
Pick up the pieces.
Come on, Vancouver, what the fuck is going on?
Mind you, Ghosty and Envoy
they even took the lead. But what did LA Thieves play for? They play for this money hill, and well, a couple of times
FaZe could never.
Been much cleaner, and what you see the lead is turned into, they're going to be up.
I mean, FaZe hasn't lost
I feel
these.
good about like kind of point about Hydra.
Besides, the first week.
Joe,
well, that
closer and closer to evolving back into being God. He is just insane. What
I mean, I bet you Thieves are holding on to it.
This could be for him. So far, it's a map, and they got to close it out. Up 80. Handling everything, 6 straight.
What's Hydra?
Doing it all.
Oh, I think it's fucking. I know what it is. I think FaZe.
Can't quite get it done here, but taking all the time they can. Kind of, you were talking about the P1 advantage from Surge in the last rotation. This time it's all Thieves here early, but now the collapse in from Surge. We'll see if they can break.
There you
nice
go.
Kill
Jesus,
there
dude.
to shut down that streak. They swarm in, they get it, but now the P2 spawn gonna pop for Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, that back hot spawn, you'd see Abuza just kind of waiting for it, but he's gonna get taken down. You have a Hellstorm on the side of Envoy. But yeah, I mean, what, he's 33 and 14. Yeah, he is there's no doubt about it. He is locked in.
No, dude, he's unbelievable. Be one of the best to ever do it by the time it's all said and done, but he is still a young player with a lot to do left in his career. But but a pleasure to watch and commentate. We'll see if they can close it out in the upcoming hard point. They've got the P2 setup. They're in the point. It'll be Hydra kind of soaking up the time, relying on his teammates, but there's that spawn. It's going to come in back cut. And I don't think Hydra's going to be ready for this whatsoever. Nope, he's not.
I thought Envoy was blocking on stairs. It's actually
it's a good 40 right here. That puts him at 170.
Right behind Envoy. Nasty does.
Actually 180. It puts him at 180. So they actually hold this whole field.
There's the break, so a chance here, but a Hellstorm on this side.
And
LAD is going to be controlled in, not doing it today, but does it give Hydra some room? The dive is on in, but Nasty able to
Oh, Neptune 1 is 1. That's 3 dead.
At least extend this so they can get the remaining 2
Neptune, what the fuck was that?
And this is going to be one of those insane sequences. It usually kind of comes down to a 3 to 4, typically when it's a tight game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you just, how much harder will it be for that perfection play?
Bulls getting fucking slammed a little bit.
From a victory, but they keep going 1 for 1.
Nasty
stops as Nasty's able to get 2. Surge will get the rest, but the fact that the battle extends, you should be ahead on rotation if you are Thieves. You're able to win the fight on one side, you're able to win the fight now on both sides of the P3. Just not from right up the middle, as they'll pluck the player out of the point. We'll see if number 3 on the minimap can make a play. Not going to be able to as Ghosty picks it up, and now we'll see if they can shut it down here.
Yeah, big couple of kills right there by Ghosty. Not having the best statistical game, but on that rotation, playing it safe, able to pick up a Booza, then that second player working on through for Surge. He knows this is kind of their safety net, controlling this side of the map. That's going to be 3 dead, up to 235. Hydra is in your face, doing whatever the hell the man wants to do. Scrap gonna pick up the pieces. Thieves looking to close out map 1.
Hydra looking for 40. Scrap
and
is 41. Your superstars, you went out, you bought them, you got them, and now they're paying off. Off the minor win, we'll kick things right off with a map 1 win. A rematch from that final. And right back
Dude,
to
I'm
work
just
for
saying,
Thieves.
they're
This is when they lost in that final this time. Yeah, a couple wonky spawns come in, but they're able to deal with it. And well, you're fortunate you had some insane stretches.
What is it?
Well, I think the key
they're
is,
just not
right,
playing
your P4s
phase.
were just better. That's what you played for, and they paid off. Right? There were a couple of times, I think, throughout the minor where it was just messy in that area.
Yeah, it just feels like, I mean, you're 2 and 4, like your money, and like, it's just 2's wonkier, right?
Yeah,
like, 4 seems to be like a little more reliable spawn-wise, where you can actually get the time. Yes, it can be scrappier, but 2, it's like you feel like you have the perfect setup. You're like, oh no, we do not. And I'm sure teams can get better at reading some of these, but when you see a lot of unreadable spawns coming in and people just not turning at all, you know, something maybe a little bit off. But it's an 80-point win for Thieves. Yeah, nearly 240 bombs out of LA Thieves. We were talking about Hydra a lot because just statistically from a KD standpoint, he was incredible. When you talk about damage and overall kills, it's going to be Scrap. They're really a rough slate. 41 from him, nearly 5,300 damage. You just look at the damage from your 2 like superstars, and the other 2 like they were popping off. And listen, I have to take away from Envoy and Ghosty. They're terrific players, but this is what you paid for.
No, I mean yeah, you're going to have some of these. You know, Envoy's going to get some bad timings. Ghosty, you know, focused on spawns. You're just going to have some bad statistical maps when you go deeper into tournaments. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
You don't need all 4 players to pop off. You never have. It's rarely been a thing for a team.
But I mean, yeah, you're just able to do what you do best. Scrap and Hydra, and that is slight, make plays on the map. And I mean, listen, for Surge throughout this, started off pretty slow. You brought it back, but again, it was just the control of P4s. It was right after this where, yeah, you took the lead there for a brief second. If you are Surge. But what you did, map out of Neptune and then
yeah.
The difference maker.
Is he doing the server?
Was a Booza, but he does not.
I already saw.
104. He's been self-critical of himself. He wants to play.
I wonder if him
no,
and
I mean,
Rums
you
talked about.
had a slight slang
advantage. I'm pretty sure
he did.
Surge,
when it got
That's
close
good.
to like 110 scoreline, whatever it was.
I have no issues with Jay.
Yeah, why? I just don't know why all that stuff
happened.
happened.
It ends up being like that crazy of a
You know what I
margin.
mean? It was just kind of like out of nowhere, kind of crazy.
You were pretty significantly negative if you're on point go, so you picked up a bit, and then you end up like plus 20 or whatever it was.
Oh, check fucking breaking point.
It's really the second half of the game. They start to take over some
God
frustrations.
damn it, Booza! What the fuck was that?
In the final, but listen, you're still feeling good if you're them. You're 3-0.
Pretty sure you screwed my fucking pickles, man.
Even if you lost this, you're still the best you have looked this year. But you're still looking at battle.
Yeah, I mean, you see right there, P2, it's a tie game.
Oh, my fantasy, not pick up my fantasy.
Just goes straight to 250.
Yeah.
They do just such a good job at that P4. But yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. For them, I'm just based off what Ray said. Obviously, you want to start in the winners bracket. You're going to have to probably win a match or 2, but they should be able to do that. Yeah, they should be able to do that. And again, for them, it's just sort of improving on our map pool.
Yeah, that's going to be the single biggest thing. I like that Ray said that because it's been awesome to see this resurgence from the Surge, like it's been really cool, but for a while there, it was, you know, it's the protocols you were talking about. Like, they have to widen that map pool because usually where you get exposed is when it gets to like a best 7 final, or when you're playing against the top teams that have a really wide map pool. We'll see if they can do it, because that's probably, is that like this, okay, let's say like you just have a base flat line for teams, like you've got kind of your basic fundamentals down. It's like the hardest step, just widening the map pool over the course of the year. Like the most difficult thing. Well, to get like a gap from like the other teams.
Yeah, I mean, probably, right? Because just like we always talk about matchups, and it's just like, where do you find your openings in one matchup versus the other? Just not always having a go-to, being an easy read. But yeah, I think so. No matter what, it's difficult.
Oh, man,
because
that's not an update.
when
God
you're playing,
damn
it just
it.
feels like your team has a better
bitch.
understanding of one map
Oh.
versus the other. Versus another.
I've
been up for 5 hours. What the fuck? Nah, so Jay just joined the Discord, so I somebody invited him.
I'm like, yeah, but like we have 3 different game modes.
Wasn't me.
Someone invited him? It wasn't me.
Shut the fuck up, Credo.
No, it was not me.
Well, it wasn't me, and I know it wasn't Chop, so it leaves you and Slumps.
Dude, that was not me.
Could have definitely been Slump.
It could have been.
It's human nature, I think, right?
But
well, me and
yeah,
Credo
I was
just
just
talked
gonna
about it. We
say-
just said that we had like, I was like, you see Jay join? He's like, yeah. And I was like, he's like, I have no problem with them. I was like, neither do I just don't know how that crap happened. That's literally the only thing.
Things just click for people for whatever reason, and
Yeah, well, I just wanted to make sure that you knew that, like, if he joins up and I'm not in there and y'all start talking about it, just make sure when he talks about me leaving, that, like, we wasn't playing the game. We was talking about something. I don't even, it was, we were watching the optic matches. Yeah.
But yeah, from 8 and 12 to 6 and 2.
I got you, bro. Don't worry, I'm not gonna just.
And, Credo, he just messaged me a bunch of, hold on, I'll read it to you. He said all that shit, and then he said,
yeah, I still think as much as I've been impressed with what the
he
FaZe
said
guys
somebody got his, he's just talking to me, like, so I don't know if he's like trying to be cool or whatever,
this Thieves team probably has the highest ceiling.
which is fine. I just was saying I didn't know what he's telling you or what y'all are saying, so I
I think
don't.
the difference maker in that for me is probably Envoy, because when he is
I just don't feel like texting. Whenever he gets in the call, I'll talk to him and tell him how I feel, but I don't feel like fucking typing all that shit out. It's just annoying.
Yeah, for real though.
But I seen y'all in here, so I was just gonna talk to y'all for a second. I gotta go. But I'll be on here later.
I saw you
gonna watch the matches.
Yeah, we're
Hell
watching
yeah.
it.
Alright, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Skyline's treated us some doozies as of late. We'll get right back to it. Aggressive here, up towards the 8-point quickly for Thieves on offense. No trophies, so you're trying to bait out and deal with any kind of nades, but they're going to go for the quick plant anyway. Envoy able to get that down. Now let's see if Vancouver Surge can work the retake.
Oh, god damn it, Neptune. There you go.
But now it's Abuza trying to line them up. See if they get it done, Joe. There's a second.
Yeah, you have numbers advantage right now.
Watch it now be the opposite. Surge wins all the fucking hard points, and then Thieves win all the S&Ds. Now it's gonna be the opposite, I'm pretty sure. Thieves win all hard points and control, and then Surge wins S&D.
Just jumps right.
So you need Surge to win this SMG?
Yep, I needed the 1-3-2.
He had the read, but it's Ghosty that gets 3 in the round. Maybe not the best map one, but
Wait, you need Surge to win 3-2?
the intangibles this guy can bring to a team. We'll be
You have Surge winning this?
critical of himself when he's
Yes, dude.
performing from a KD standpoint, but we know he is capable of it. And now,
Actually, what do I have?
3 kills start in the round 1.
Maybe I have the same thing as you.
Game 7, it started.
Yeah, I do actually. I have Surge winning 3-2.
Nah, I don't see them winning back to back. There's no fucking way Surge lose back to back.
You just weren't able to complete it, so this is
They have to be fucking hungry, bro. There's no way they're gonna let that slide like that.
Well,
They know it's gonna be a difference maker.
At least, I mean, Thieves had the first blood, so you almost
Yo,
pull off
he
a
got
3v4. You can look
through?
at that way too, but yes, when you get down to the 3v2,
Timing.
you do have numbers. Definitely a game or a round of swings for sure. Scrap some damage in, but some damage taken, so he backs out of it.
Oh shit.
Neptune.
Envoy's
That's
gonna
interesting
freaking
timing.
stomach, bro.
Doing the same. Eventually, they're gonna have to.
Oh, there you go. All right, there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Neptune.
Into 2 and a clean sweep off the board for Surge. Nice round.
Yeah, sick round, honestly. They start off A, they leave Neptune bedroom.
He looks different with that
Pretty
fucking.
much the players A just go all the way through backstairs. They take the B bomb set away. The map kind of flips on its head. And maybe the key is just for Neptune to survive, right? He's watching the underground. He's able to, well, just use the zip to get to his teammates, able to reposition. And this is what you can see from this Surge team. Like, they just
he looks sick right now.
Great teamwork,
He does
great
not look
comms.
healthy.
When they
Neptune?
want to execute and search and destroy, they do it at a very high level.
I'll tell you what, we haven't had a weapon.
Good thing he's sick.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't. He looks like he hasn't slept in days, bro.
I mean, he was like the lone voice. It seemed.
I mean, he looks like a freaking Skeletor. Do you know what that is?
See what the play call's gonna be.
Yeah, 100%.
They don't want to give the free plant.
Oh my god, dude. All right.
Catch one. Hydra with the first blood, right up through.
See you later, Nasty.
They are just sending it up the gut now. Hydra in a great spot. B site control.
All right.
Not often the most diversity in sites here, but we're seeing a little bit now.
Oh, shit.
Trying to switch it up with the strats.
Oh my, that's bad timing.
Not too often, but again, Neptune 1 versus 2 gonna get taken down. Trades on point from LA Thieves.
See, that's different than Vault, because Vault you would have gone B, but then lost the round.
That's a good point.
We'll see it planted sometimes, Joe, but you never win that.
Never
round.
win there.
I don't know if I'm.
God damn it. Why is Ghosty going off, man? Well, I don't need that right now.
It was like the simple one before.
Well, you know, that's actually the one. I was literally going to say that. That's the one I can picture in my head is the one before. Like, I don't know if that can be your normal. But Ghosty just hopping out.
What the fuck? What
right
the
on
hell?
The arch, able to get the pick, and it's 3 straight for Abuza. But, I mean, the pistol just nearly enough. The headshot from Ghosty, likely the difference there. Nice start from him.
I need Ghosty to get shit on, bro.
He's 5-1. You had a really good look offensively last of your Surge. Just to be a little more like the default from Thieves in the first round. They'll get out, get the A plant. But 2 people have been aggressive. That's going to be Hydra and Ghosty. Getting active quickly up mid-map. Abuza.
Oh, I actually like this some Surge.
Bedroom swarm about to come.
Yo, I actually like this some Surge.
Wrap back towards kitchen control around A.
What
All 4 on the side, everyone playing out around it. This is a 2-man flank from Surge.
Oh, shit.
This is a wild round. This is
Oh, shit.
It's a lot of give and take, but when it comes down to the numbers,
they fucked up.
able to win the gunfights on this retake, so all down to Abuza. Can he find the player on the defuse? Nope, Envoy gonna get on his belly, has the ARs looking over him. And yeah, I like the setup there from Surge, right? You get the bomb down, you back up to Abuza because you're not seeing anything on the lower side of the map. So maybe they're thinking it's a cat hit. Then the players get up to cat. LA Thieves drop down to the bomb, so they both kind of double flank through cat.
Oh,
Thieves are ready
shit.
for it.
Yeah, the double flank just gets there like a little too late. Too decisive from Thieves. Get control of kitchen quickly, and well, it's another first blood that leads to a round win for Ghosty. He's already got 2 or 3. He's out to 6-1 now. Good stuff from Ghosty and the Thieves crew. They take the 3-1 edge. We'll see if Surge can now start to rebound, because with the control record and what's been for Thieves, this is a must-win map for Surge. Thieves seem unbeatable in control right now. You have got to take this. On that final, you were what? You were up 3-1. Opposite here, but now got to get going. This is a big round. Planted for Thieves. First blood. Second blood from Nasty.
Come on, Surge.
Gets smoked.
Win S&D, please.
Hey, welcome out of the car. You're now in a 1 versus 4.
There's the reason why I picked you up, Neptune.
And their 2 round wins, by the way, have been like perfect. Like, it was the offense, not his defense, where it's been clean. You don't lose a player and you smoke them.
Well, and the big thing there is Nasty. It's too what both players tried to push through the bomb site. So he's the one man on this side of the map from Surge, and the fact he ends up with a double there is massive. Because on the other side of the map, it's Ghosty, right? He throws that stun, gets 0 information.
Well, let me take slumps. Hold on.
Misses all of it, but yeah, this is the key. So they both try to push on through. So this is what both teams are doing. They're not seeing anything kitchen side. They're almost just trying to outmaneuver each other on the map with that A bomb down. Yeah. But they got caught that time. Yeah, and that's just where you hope Scrap can trade it. He gets him within a bullet, hits him down to 13 HP, but it's a big individual play from Nasty in a big moment where you need it around. Now see if they can tie it up to 3-3. See what the dancing looks like on the minimap in this one. 0-4. There's his first blood. He's been like the most hit or miss Surge player. I swear to God, he's either got 12 or he has 2.
God damn it, Nasty. What the
I
fuck?
swear to God, there's no difference. Or there's no
Alright, 3-2.
Honestly, like, him and Envoy play very similar roles in that. They like to play these lurk sort of flank roles where, and that is just a very risk-reward role.
Okay, so it wasn't something invited him.
Awful.
Especially with some of these maps too. Like
Tino's.
Those are the players that'll be.
Wait, Tino's in here?
Yeah. Runt's invited Tino's into here.
There.
So it had
Nice
him in
play from
Tino's,
him,
bro.
all down to Abuza now, 1 versus 2. He's gonna find absolutely nothing.
Because Tino's is a freaking
Thieves
job
get the round
strap.
No. Wait,
That's
isn't
another
Tino's
one where they
on
had
this other
numbers, right?
account?
3 on
Tino's
2
2?
for the side of Surge, and the difference there is just Hydra in the
Huh?
Isn't Tino's on the other account?
What you talking about?
Into their advantage,
Tino's
and then
2.
she's just kind of lurking.
Tino's number 2.
But yeah, you have
The
a
one
3
that's in
versus
here?
2, you have numbers
No,
here,
I don't
and
think
with
that.
how
I don't
clean
think
it is,
he
Neptune
uses
doesn't
that
wanna
account
dive into
anymore.
the vent, and I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's just
Kudo,
got
that was
these
the 3rd of March, brother.
just maybe
That was
challenges or
literally
kind of
5 days ago.
decision-making,
4 days
not where
ago.
he wants to be on Skyline.
Yeah, I don't know. They think he just backed away or what the deal was there, but yeah.
Well, maybe he's trying to wait.
You know what I mean?
Then he turns around.
No,
and it
that's
looked like
right.
he was
Look,
waiting for his teammate maybe to
Tino's
pitch.
number 2.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah, I
saying.
know. Tino. I mean, Kudo, that was 4 days ago that he texted. He uses that
Hydra
account.
snapping back, taking out 04.
No, that was a different one.
2 and 5, not able to get a second though.
Brother.
Yeah, no, I thought he had that. Envoy, though,
That is from
cleaned up
this
the
year,
scraps. Well, it's actually Ghosty's
from
name.
4
I
days
know,
ago.
but that's not
Get
the one
kill.
that's
Now
in
going
here.
down.
What do you
Down a
mean?
man,
That
Abuza and
was
Neptune
just
trying to bring
Tino's.
this
This
back.
the
What's
one
Neptune's time
the
to
message
be like?
on
He
there
gets
is
the
Tino's
spot
number
on
2.
Envoy, the tags are in. There's the finish. I thought nearly taking his teammate out. I actually don't know how he doesn't really hit him
Okay.
there. Brings it back. Neptune going huge.
Wait,
They're trying to bring it back down to
what?
1 versus 1 in a huge round. Ghosty.
Yeah.
You actually got me freaking
Abuza.
on Mars right now.
Ghosty
Wait,
gets
why
the
is there a
double
second
digits.
Tino?
He's challenging him right off the bomb, buddy. And he doesn't
Wait,
care. He said,
wait,
well,
I'm
make
so
sure he's not on it,
confused.
obviously.
All that timing just worked out.
Why
so
is there a
well.
second Tino in
Works
there?
out so well. He stays active. He's not shouldering. He continues
Okay, so the
to
one that
chase.
texted in the chat was Tino's number 2, and the one that's in the group chat is just Tino's.
Yeah, so where did this Tino's number 2 come from?
He's had
I think he left. I don't know. I think Runs kicked him out. Tino's number 2. I think he might kick him out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still uses that account though.
taking
I
the
see what you're
2-0
saying.
edge, and then you're in trouble if you are Surge. But yeah, I think like as much as they were happy they got the game 7 monkey off their back or whatever.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
I'm sure after the series they're like, bro, we lost 2 our boys. We should have 4 of them.
Yeah, I think you heard it in the trash talk.
Yes, yeah, you'll never.
I don't
see
know
them
who would have
fight.
invited them then.
For sure they meant that. So they're here to try and assert that dominance this time.
But I don't like fucking Slum could be capping though.
You've thrown away a couple of these 3v2s.
You what?
This is one you gotta close out.
Slum could be lying, but who the hell knows?
I mean, he's a Slum's a troll, bro. He just wants to. He just wants to make.
Who
the
can get
fun
him
race.
here? I don't know.
Okay,
What is that?
okay. What the
I don't
hell
know.
are we doing?
I don't know who the fuck
Down
it
to
could have
1
been.
versus 1. Scrap versus 04.
I'm saying it would have been Slum,
as
bro.
well.
That's the
I
only
was
person I
gonna
can think
invite
of.
him. I was gonna invite him that snipe, but then I thought about it.
Thinks he keeps him weak behind the stun. Maybe he's not going to
About
challenge.
all
I mean,
the
the
shit
thing
that
is,
was going
like,
on.
none of us.
Bomb,
Yeah.
wins the round, but I thought that was going to be what, the 3rd or 4th.
None of us
3v2
genuinely
throw?
have beef with him. It's just he's the one that's
even
think,
worse. But
Okay, yeah.
tweaking
down
about
to a couple
everything.
of seconds, and I think you just see the level of confidence both teams are playing with on the side of
I don't know
Scrap.
what the
He's just
fuck it
taking
could have been.
gunfights. He's just holding his ground.
And that sequence, though, like that.
Damn, you think Mari?
That just can't happen.
Nah, I don't
That
know.
just cannot happen.
Mari
You
disagreed
either
with the
both
way
are
he was
shouldering
acting,
him
so probably not.
and giving him nothing, or you're both challenging
Flying,
him.
yeah.
You're both flying. There has to be. Yes, that just can't go like that. Like that was ugly. I looked over, like Ant's sitting on the
I
desk,
don't
and he's
know,
put his
man.
hands up in the air. Like, what are we doing?
What about
They
Mojo?
win the round though. So
Won the round.
they're still,
I don't know who
they're
it
still
is.
alive.
I think that's
taken out basically instantly.
Jay's cousin or some shit.
Envoy looking for his 5th plant.
Possibly.
He'll get it down and get away clean. 04 wants 2 and 5. Now to 5 and 5 behind his 3. They're gonna send it out. First is in, second should follow. There's a 3rd to go with it. Hydra. He's gonna be last one up. Somebody on it already. Hydra
God
chance to make
damn
a play
it,
though.
Surge.
Be the call to hop
Don't
off
fucking
it, but
sell.
A nice quick chow there from 04. He's not ready for it.
You think these get reverse sweep?
And this was the retake multiple times in the
I
final
think it's
round
very
A, where
unlikely.
I mean, we even saw this map. They had numbers.
I think
Damn it,
Surge
bro.
would have to
Time able to
win
clean it
this
on up.
map
And this is
right
04,
here.
I mean,
They'd have to win this
Yeah,
map
yeah, don't
or
let
win the
anybody
control,
sorta
and they'd be fine.
Take it one versus two,
Damn
get a
it, bro.
multi-kill, the trades
I
are
thought
there. Yeah, what a
this game was
turnaround from
No, yeah,
gonna go game 5.
He's like streaky,
mean,
but
still
he's not like
could.
a Nero type of streaky. We talk. I don't know.
I
what
think
to call
Surge
him.
just
He's-
collapsed after they lost.
It's the 04, yeah.
Yeah,
I have
04
no idea.
shave. That's what it is, Grudo. He lost his aura.
He will just turn it on. He's doing
What
it in
the
Surge.
hell?
That's what it is, bro. He lost
Will
his
be
aura.
enough.
He shaved, bro.
Bring them back. They need this map badly.
Think I'm wrong?
Ghosty
Oh.
leading on one side of Booza and Neptune, double 8s on the other.
You don't know. It's
This
crazy.
round of
No
offense for
stay
Surge
away.
to get you to the round 11.
No say, wait.
And you have
Oh,
like 4 straight
shit, this
rounds,
hit me in
right?
ch-
They
oh,
collapse
never
here
mind.
from Thieves, and it might be happening. Neptune with the first blood.
You'll see.
That's a little lot. Just bomb, or sorry, the RC car is like A side. Sees nothing.
I'll see what.
In the 2 players top cat, just probably run at the area.
I thought someone was gonna sub,
set
but
up and well, Hydra gets caught.
never mind.
Maybe.
Oh, did you see these legs?
Oh, he did not.
That's fucking insane. What the fuck?
Be tough here with an AR.
Nah, that's fucking insane. What kind of timing is that?
Spot him, maybe. Info for his teammate, but he's gonna get cut down on the cross.
Oh my god.
They're gonna win this. They're gonna win this. They're gonna win this.
Gives Ghosty a chance.
Come on.
30 seconds remaining. Envoys
It's gonna be
give you a glimmer of hope.
around 11. Nasty's
Oh
just
my
not gonna
god, oh
peek.
my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Peek, he's winning.
Not gonna hit though. Trying to get
Oh
an
my
angle to get
god.
on a toe.
Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Shoe's not quite big enough.
Thank god.
He takes the route.
Round 11.
They read the route. They shut it down. 3 straight now for Vancouver Surge. They get it to around 11. I mean, Skyline just leads to bangers.
I mean, Scrap just turns the corner there. He's probably killed the bomb carrier. Makes it a 3 versus 3. Maybe that's a different round. Instead, that player gets away, and then the round kind of collapses after Hydra gets first blood. But great job right there by Nasty, just playing his life, wasting Ghosty's time.
Here we go. Another round 11 on Skyline. Man, I don't know if the numbers matter much. We've had some swing rounds here from 3v2, 4v2s thrown away, but it's 0-4's 5 straight. Nasty's 2 in the last round that ended up being huge. Offense for Thieves. Kind of back to your round 1 default. Plant in today. Now can Surge retake. Well, before is 5 in a row, leading to a streak. See if it turns into
shit.
what he got for us.
Oh wow.
He's able
All
to
right.
wrap it in perfectly. Hydra to get picked early in the round. Scrap
Oh
at
my
least
god.
gets 1 for you. Scrap gets 2 for you.
No.
Scrap is taken over. 0-4 in trouble, but still up.
Oh
Nice
my
stun out
god,
of
I
the
think
He
he's
is between both
fucked.
players. Maybe trying to isolate him. For now, gonna hold.
Fuck.
Working for the ace, I think. I'm not sure if he got the last one. He was wide swinging at the tail end of it. At least 3
They
in the
must have
round.
lost their
4
search
Scrap,
though,
but the
so
comeback
these
dream
are
is
kinda
dead
tweaking.
for Surge. You did 3 straight. You needed 4. It's Ghosty.
God
the last one.
damn it, bro.
He was taking over most of the map, and that round 11 goes to Scrap.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. Again, in a scenario where he just holds the bomb, right? Holds the kitchen, and he says, I will take all of the gunfire.
Come on, man.
He has a little pillar or anything he can work with the shield, like one side. He's like, I'm
Wait, I
checking
don't see the results in the search.
Give me the ability to re-peek, and I'm gunning you to sleep. That's how he has been since he
9
came
and
into the
8.
league, and never scared to take a fight.
Fuck.
It's a 2-0 edge now for Thieves. Scrap, Ghosty leading the way. I mean, Scrap was, struggling a bit really at that point. He had the damage hit, but like, it's a massive round 11.
Yo,
for
do you
him.
think Steve's
Ghosties while you
broke
get there. On the other
Surge?
side, it's really 0-4.
I want to say yes.
Kind of during that 3-round stretch, him and Nasty get you there. Abuza and Neptune kept you in it.
Oh damn, them melted this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, control has been just money for Thieves. And you said to me when I came into that, I said that was a hell of a final, blah 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 blah. And you were like, I don't know, man.
God
there were a couple
damn it,
spots, power
Surge.
points. I'm thinking probably Thieves 3-0 today. I was like, okay.
That was my prediction.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go back, watch that final. Yeah, hard point. That's a couple of thinner scenarios for Thieves, and maybe it's uglier, but, you know, who knows? Maybe that's just a Surge
You thought
play
they were
style.
better. You thought they were better than a Game 7 win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
well, looking that way right now, even though it goes the whole way to around.
Oh my
goodness!
Come on, man. What the fuck is this bullshit,
the
man?
last time they played on this map, that was a Game 7. Now in a Game 2, LA Thieves jump out to an early lead, but they're taken to
damn.
round
Runs this
11.
up 4-0.
Where did Vancouver fumble if at all in that game?
Fuck.
Oh man, a huge round they threw away in one of their offensive rounds, right? You get a first blood and Hydra's down low in the bottom vent. We're just kind of challenging him one by one. First of all, I don't know why we're in the vent to begin with, right? Like we have numbers in this round. We can maybe make a push together over towards A or even top hallway. Vent just is
God
an isolated
damn it,
area
bro.
you just don't want to be. But regardless of that, I thought Vancouver played a way better search and
Okay, so the okay, so the hard point is updated, but not the search.
Through top mid, had
Okay,
nasty
yeah,
blocks
it's just
through,
okay.
would then set them up
So
for
it's not really
instant retake
done
all
yet.
just through front, where they won both those defenses. So you see the round right here, where it sets them up later in the game to just kind of retake from the front. A great job by them. The issue that they were having was, you know, in that final round, like you call on the streak, you find a kill, but then everybody's just not together on that retake. Allows Ghosty to rewrap all the way around hot tub. Even if Scrap doesn't find like all 3 of those kills, Ghosty was going to make a huge impact play on the cross regardless. So Surge is getting back into the lab, like, gotta just keep improving from these losses.
They were up 5-2. Surge nearly winning 4 rounds in a row. They take out Hydra with the cruise missile. 0-4 perfectly gliding that one in. I thought Vancouver had an opportunity. Where did they fumble the bag? Here's that final round with Scrap.
So we have seen them retake this, and they just kind of banged 3 down low and traded out inside while the players were deep, and Ghosty couldn't make an impact. Well, in this time they kind of
I don't see Surge winning the fucking control.
Sliding, kind of staggers them, and then 04 was in the streak, so he's late on the push as well. So it's just a tough round for them, where you did kill Hydra, but in the end, Scrap's too much to deal with.
Number 2 versus number
Actually, I don't know. This could go either way. I don't know. But the center, I don't know.
Thieves now on match point going into a vault control. Before we get to that control, though, man, let's revisit our first respawn. It was the hard point where Vancouver jumped out to the early lead at around 115 points. LA Thieves took control.
Yeah, this is why Thieves are the best respawn team in the world. Like, a lot of teams can learn from this, so let's jump in and draw conclusions and talk about what they do here. So this is a P3 where they get a decent amount of time, but it's not just time they want to get here. They also want to control like the side of the map that they're on so they can chain it, right? So let's jump into the minimap and let's talk about what they do. A lot of teams would position a player like in here to watch over the street. You'd have players kind of pressuring through mid, right? Well, right here they acknowledge that Hydra got the spawn out, so we're going to have Scrap go inside, watch bottom vault. We have A just sit in the hill, and then this is Envoy. He's going to secure this kill, and he's going to watch the push through here. So what does that mean? Nobody can get through to their side of the map. Nobody's actually making plays besides Hydra. They know he's going to be able to make a massive play here. So you see right here, Envoy finds this kill at Lion, and then Hydra's making a huge kill on the pinch here. And we're just holding. We got Scrap inside bottom vault. We got number 8 in time, that's Ghosty, and then what happens here is you see Hydra finds those 2 kills. He pushes this out immediately. He knows they're all spawning here. He's gonna either catch one here. If he doesn't, he's gonna come back to time to clean up and then re-wrap it, right? So you wanna keep them in this spawn cycle, and that way you can get a majority of time here. And why this is so important is because right now it was 115 to 111 when this hill started. It ends up being 210 to 119 if you're on the side of LA Thieves. Just controlling the map, playing aggressive but not too aggressive. You're not sitting back in your building, you're having map presence. It's huge by Thieves, man. It's what sets them apart.
They went on to absolutely crush in the second half of this game. Vancouver not close in the second half of the hard point, but that could be flipped on its head as we get into control. LA Thieves had the best of Vancouver both times around Nameless. What are expectations moving forward?
I mean, you're going up against the best control team in the world. I mean, how many times have we seen Envoy just putting somebody in the absolute blender in their base, right? They're a tough one to crack.
I do want to ask, though, we saw 80 kills being dropped between Scrap and Hydra, map number 1. Can you shut down either of those 2 players? Can you single them out in-game?
No, you can't single out players. It's a common misconception that fans have. It's like, oh, if we just shut down their AR, we win this. No, everybody's doing everything on these teams. I just showed you a clip. Like, what are you going to do there? You're going to all go bottom vault and try to take Scrap out of the game. Doesn't work like that. You just have to play sound Call of Duty and just make it hard for him to get into advantageous positions. Like, if you were to target Scrap in that round 11, what are we going to do there? We all bang out together, down low at the exact same time. It's too hard to do.
It's now time for Merc and Maven to finish this 3-0.
It's an interesting concept. I think there's I don't know if it's a player like a Shotzi or a Zuma or like a someone that tries to take, yes, those type of people. Yes, I think you can try and keep in front of you and like shut down. But yeah, like an AR, like you gotta shoot him. You gotta win that gunfight.
No, you gotta take the gunfight.
Typically, now Chris said like power rankings like 2 versus 6. I mean, he's just talking about your overall CDL standings. But like power rankings right now, like you did like a live power ranking. This is like a 1 versus 3, right? Like for you right now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, 1 or 2.
1 or 2 versus 3. Like,
versus 3 or 4, whatever you want to do.
I go probably 1 versus 3 right now, just like today.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sounds good to me.
No, it's just interesting where they are compared to like where they are in the CDL standings.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I'm like going through all the teams. Who's Surge? Surge right now? I'm probably top 4.
Yeah? Oh, they're probably top 4. I mean, they're definitely top 4. They're 3rd or 4th. Somewhere there.
Sure.
Yeah. That's fair. Well, Thieves Control is first. First in every single category. That's what we were talking about, how big that map 2 was. Thieves. Just demonic in the map 3, and I know you love yourselves good control team. Listen, I know fans go back and forth on it as a particular mode, but when it comes to like good Call of Duty, like your top teams usually solid in control.
Yeah, I mean, if you talk about like sort of major winners, championship winners, the control rate is normally very, very high when it jumps to that particular game mode. But I will say this is again another one from the minor final. There were like 2 rounds that Surge really threw away. There was like a 4 versus 2 on offense that they threw away. There was another run. I forget exactly how it happened, but there were chances. There are opportunities in this. Maybe not to win the map, but could have gone to like a round 5. This was again a 3-0 in that one. So Surge are like, let's just play it again.
Fuck.
Well, they're gonna get the opportunity
like
to play it again as we're having a lot of stuff rematch from that best of 7. Control record this season 17-4 is just terrific out of Thieves, and trying to get it out to 18 now. Vancouver Surge, a gigantic uphill battle in the remainder of this series. They're going to have to rip off 3 straight, but it starts now with the control if they can get it done. Hydra dominant in the first respawn, looking to get right back to work. He's taking a long route. He's working the flank, and that's what I'm talking about. This is something, I mean, you can work on to like deal with that type of route. You know he's going to take it. You pick it up. The timing's like a little bit off, but you're able to shut it.
Let's go! Come on, baby! Let's go, son!
You have 2 players go B street. He's taking that wide route. If Hydra actually gets a kill or 2, that might be just an early B cap. It might be just instantaneous, or at least a second tick. So Thieves, they open up to the B point, able to find 1 tick there. And we saw during the minor in the last couple of weeks, the major 2 qualifiers. I mean, the objective in general has been tougher and tougher on this map.
No, it certainly has. Really, I mean, yeah, B's always been tough. A is the retakes have gotten so much better for teams over these last several months. Abuza, he's able to get 3. It was a triple from Neptune to kind of shut down that first push. Now a triple from Abuza, who's trying to get back to the work he did in that grand final with an incredible series out of him. He's 6-1. Unfortunately, you've got 04 and Nasty still looking for their first. Papa Abuza, though, shutting it down. Now 04 on the board with his 2, and you've held the line here at A. One guy out in front leading the way is Ghosty. He's going to kind of flirt towards B. Not going to get a whole lot done.
Yeah, it's some bad timing there. Neptune, though, just picks up on it, helps his teammate Abuza off spawn, then wins the next gunfight. Now Nasty is in there with the flank. A lot of Jackals out for Vancouver Surge, just locking down these choke points.
So far, so good. 20 seconds to go. You're up 5 lives. Can you just not have any mistakes? As I talk about mistakes,
Mistakes were made,
I think for Abuza, nade hits, he'll take the suicide and he'll be out of it. That could be the opening now for Thieves. Or is it? Abuza back off spawn, able to get 1. 5 seconds to go. Last ditch effort here. 5 straight for Neptune.
Neptune is shooting.
Nasty needs to pick that shit up.
Vancouver Surge.
Yeah, at least with that early break, you got the first tick, so it comes to 3 total. That's like an objective point if you're on the side of LA Thieves. But yeah, just not giving them a chance, retaking A.
Lately, yeah, 3 rounds might be the difference. 1 round might be the difference. We'll see if it goes down to the round 5. But what a starter from Abuza. Him and Neptune really just pop-off potential throughout the course of that opener. Now they'll shift gears. We'll look towards the offense for Surge and see what they're able to do. You mentioned they were a couple plays, couple rounds away from making things a little bit more interesting in the final. And hell, you're able to take this control, it shifts the series, because that's got to be a whole lot of confidence. You're able to take one against the best control team in the game, and
I guess
you can win hard points off
Steelers
of
might be signing Sam Darnold.
Maybe you get all the way to a map 5, but
that's interesting.
Neptune will carry his 5 streak in.
I mean, he's better than fucking Russ.
He's going to take a similar route.
Led Vikings to a
like Hydra, and you see the timing. They pick it up. It's just, yeah. You got that internal clock. You got the game clock. They turn right as he goes to hit the edge, and well, their other team may do the same thing on the other side. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty much like, hey, as soon as we win this first gunfight, start to turn. You know, maybe someone off spawn gives you the heads up, hey, I spawned here. That means there's someone flanking, so just able to communicate, and well, you double chow that player down. So it was looking so good early in this round for Surges. Now they're going to have to battle for map control.
The battle will continue, but you got people out to the 50.
Dude, if Seattle somehow wins this, I'm going to be fucking shocked.
The Booze will be holding left side catwalk, waiting for his teammates to rally up. Both now off the spawn. See if he can help find an opening. Just tough to get angles from here. Sometimes Nasty, though. Olivia Abuza wants to hop into the fray, swap over the sub, and able to slide past one, at least get one, but it's been 1-for-1 really over a lot of these pushes, so no one able to get any kind of real control over the site. Waiting for maybe a big multi-kill to be the difference. But with 20 seconds to go and still a flurry here around the point. Pressure on Surge now to get. I mean, those 3 ticks are looking great for Thieves right now.
Yes, this is what we see, but we've also seen a lot of last-second pushes where you get 3 or 4 dead, and it turns into that A-cap. Finally, that opening comes on through, but can Scrap find one? He's going to delay this a little bit longer, allow his teammates to get in position for that retake. There's a second one dead. The last 2 players coming off the spawn. That's 04 and Neptune. Neptune gets sent back to spawn.
Damn it, bro. I don't think they got ticks. Did they? Oh no, they got 2. They got 2.
Might have one last chance to touch it, or do you? Not going to be able to get there. Actually, the fights are happening pretty deep outside of the site. So what? Tick and a half, which we will round down to 1. 1 tick through for Surge. So far, Thieves a bit better on the defensive end. We'll see if that'll be the conversation here. Who's better on defense, or if somebody can really take over in an offense.
lot of the times it's just like one kill, right? Because you take one player off that objective, buys a few more moments for your teammates to get there, and a couple of times it was just scrap, just sort of holding.
Dude, I actually.
able to find one gunfight when you
So I actually think grind hardpoint actually wouldn't be that bad, bro. It probably would be better than some of the maps we have. Like, it'd be better for protocol than protocol. Especially for 4v4, because it was just, like, it's, you actually have to track across the map. I mean, it is still small. It is still a small map, but it'd be better than protocol.
I mean, once you get into, like, the blender of the map, and you get into that sort of reinforced cycle, it's tough. It is.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's just sort of like survivability on this point, right? Just like there's all these pillars who can just slide out and maybe turn the numbers to your side.
It can be tough to pop a crazy multi-kill too, just because of that, right? Like, you just don't have the angle.
Well, this is what you're talking about. It comes down to a 1 versus 1, and there is the retake.
And it's literally just everyone sprinting back over and over again. And just one play can be the difference, or you'll just have that 1-for-1 that just continues throughout the course of it. Still a minute to work with. You got 1 tick done. Nasty.
Oh, shit.
Working out for him, and now you have a threat in the back.
Neptune is pissed on that guy.
They're going to have to worry about Nasty, or maybe they'll just leave him, spawn out, pull, and see what they're going to take routes and opt to do, but...
I think the key is a couple of times either Envoy or Hydra trying to take like a longer route. They just have not been able to find much success yet in the respawn. Not getting the best game on Envoy and Joe. See if they can turn this around, turn it into something.
All right.
There's that multi-kill from Neptune to give Surge numbers. He's up to 18. Abuz is really jumping out
Neptune,
here as well. Defense so strong for both squads.
I think with a map like this,
Neptune's
Neptune. That's why I picked you up, Neptune. That's exactly why I picked you up.
You might be getting bottled up a bit in the offense. Just sort of what it is.
Yeah, not wrong.
Okay, well, there's 3 straight though. That's the moment they've not been able to have, and they have it in that last ditch effort.
God damn it.
And you're still okay in the lives. You're down 2, but listen, you're ahead big time in the ticks now. And you win your opening gunfight as you surge on out. Can they turn this into any more progress? Ghosty trying to get down from top side art, not able to do it. Scrap putting a tough one, but traded out quickly.
Dude, Neptune's trying to do everything.
We'll see if this works out.
He literally has.
Yeah, that's 04. 04's like, I'd do something like this. We're looking for Hydra, the type of player that he is, and maybe that sort of conversation.
Oh my God, he got rid.
You know, with Ant, it's just sort of like, all right, who's that last player? It's Hydra. He loves to take these routes. Somebody turn around.
Those are the guys.
What the?
You can't necessarily shut down, because a lot of times those players are disgusting, you know, but you can minimize them. Or at least make them win insane fights, right? Like, make them earn it. And that's what I do like about our maps, even though they're a little like one-dimensional. You don't get, like, just free flanks. You have to win a fight to get to spots, usually.
Oh!
You can't just dive into water on Hydro, swim underground, and then you're behind a whole team, you know? Like, you gotta win a fight usually to get somewhere. You complain how you'd like about certain things in Surge.
I forgot about Hydro,
There is a pool on this map. We should have water.
Yeah, you're mostly having to play pretty straight up. Oh, that's been my biggest issue with maps in the past. I hate when someone can get a flank for free. Like, not. I mean, you can get a flank sometimes. You just take a long route, but there's been times you just don't even really have to take. You just
You know what I'm talking about,
yeah, see, it's 7 lanes.
What is it?
I
forgot Hydro was even
you
a
run right
map.
up the map and just get behind people. You can't watch
Wait.
things if you're one
That's that desert map where you had to go through the water to go from hill to hill.
So here, I mean, it's
Wait, what map is this? Well, I mean, what game is this from? What map? My fault.
MW2.
MW2?
Surge hold it. But again, they're up 2-1. But
like the OG MW2 or like the new?
No, the remaster they did.
But we don't talk about that at all. If somehow
it had a CeeLo, the game with a CeeLo in it. Nebusi and
all.
The Hydra map where you could jump out of the water and stuff.
Oh.
Eventually gets it.
Okay, I remember that.
That's what they're talking about.
Just door slamming.
My man's like, which door was that?
He's got his headphones on backwards, literally too. So I don't even know what's going on there for him.
Yeah, but he's used to that.
That's
so
true.
He should react to it.
Still the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
Isn't there a second player who does it? Who's the second one?
Yeah, I always forget the second one. I was the first one told me he did it.
Is it Ghosty?
God damn it.
It might be. Yeah. It might be.
Oh my God.
I'm like, why do you wear your headset backwards? I don't know. I did as a kid. I used to. Like, okay. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But lives-wise, you're all right. The problem going to be time now for Surge. You've got 40 or so seconds, but you need some progress. I mean, 04 gets to a spot, but the rest of your team
God
drops, so you're
damn
now
it, bro. This
useless
is not
until everyone
good.
comes back off spawn. Your position known. Beautiful stun. Back
Oh, I don't like
kind of
this.
keeping him out of the play, and then Envoy able to pick it up from mid-map. Nice comms there from Thieves. Don't let 04 get away while you got everybody else off respawn. But this is your last chance.
I mean, They've just flipped the map. They just sort of leave the players inside of A, hunt down the other two, and now they're going to use their numbers and well, retake it beautifully. So yeah, you only have
dude,
two
this
ticks.
is over,
It's looking
3-0.
like LA Thieves going to have defense in round 5, but sometimes in Vault, it's one moment. Can they somehow extend this? Booz is hoping his teammates can find a kill or two. Gonna try to cause a distraction, but that won't work.
Whew. So yeah, you've got 2 total ticks.
Might be
Now
3
you're
out.
in round 5 Magic if you are
Might
Surge,
be a
but you've just been
3-0.
shut out. And yeah, we've had some crazy ones, but I feel like not that many ones on Vault. Like, obviously, we've had some Hacienda ones.
I thought Surge was gonna come off
Invasion
frying,
was
bro.
a guarantee last year. But Vault, not that many. We'll see.
Surge, crazy the way that year started, because there was so many offensive round wins.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's weird too, because like that's usually the opposite, like each year, right? Yeah, it's just all defense, and then teams get better at offense. Like, this year, yeah, no, it's 100% been teams got better at defense. We'll see if that changes.
The heck were these guys doing early in the year?
Yeah, right. I'm sure it's just comms, picking up lanes, pick up flanks, timings. It's
what actually works. Yeah.
Yeah. Need one more shutout round on defense from Thieves, and
oh my god, dude.
3-0. Neptune trying to be the playmaker, but it's Scrap on 5 straight, Ghosty on 4, and cleanup duty from LA Thieves to deal with the first push. And now you're back to step 1.
Dude.
I mean, you've just been fighting over middle control.
Yeah, I
really
think
the entire
Thieves
time.
broke
Granted, you haven't had
Surge,
much
bro.
success of your Surge, but you've
Nah, they
had quite a
did.
more.
Fucking
Just
hell.
find that timing. Gonna take the pull route, able to get behind. Now just controlling Catwatch, has the
Well,
help of his
as long
SMG
as
doing
Ben
Envoy, so
Abuza and
04
Neptune are frying, that's all that
they're just
matters.
kind of isolated out there, trying to work the objective, maybe pause the clock. Now all 4 players gonna be off spawn. Due to Envoy's position, they're all gonna be spawning poolside.
I mean,
Yeah,
Nasty and
if you're a
04,
player like
maybe,
Envoy and
bro.
Hydra, like, what is more fun than defense on a control? Like,
Yeah,
you've got control. You have all the freedom. You don't need to worry about an objective so much. You just go out and find kills.
Oh
It's gotta
my
be
god,
fun.
dude.
Right,
They're getting
just
spawn
ghosting
trapped.
Envoy. On defense, stat line looking much better. This man is on 10
God damn
in
it,
a
Surge.
row.
You guys fucking
Yeah, what did I
sold.
say? Yeah, 2 offenses struggling. Now, yeah, you get to your 3rd defense, and suddenly stat line looking a little bit better. But yeah, 10 in a row helps. Behind the back-to-back defenses, streak gonna end there. Tries to swing on 2 players. Hydra, clean up duty.
Look at that shit, dude. What the hell?
He's able to do.
Oh,
nothing.
Hydra got
The second one's
slammed.
Not gonna happen. Maybe a palm tree coming into play. Ghosty, well behind his 10 spree, he's gonna get a streak. Makes things even harder for Surge. We'll call that into the fray immediately. I'll dip them right off of A because we've got windows. 13.6 on the clock. Abuza on the point. Try to stack
Dude,
this.
imagine
Give
D
her progress
somehow
they can.
fucking
It's
sell.
It's just 1 for 1, 1 for 1. They've just yet to have that one.
Another problem is you have 8
Oh
lives, so
my
you gotta get
god.
both points. Not
Oh,
gonna
never
happen.
mind.
15 to 6.
That's it. GG's, Vancouver.
LA Thieves just looking so strong in control now. 8
See you whenever.
When you talk about Major 2 qualifiers
Fucking
and
hell.
Minor undefeated in that game mode. Their search and destroy, their control getting better and better.
I think that's just a statement from them in the sense like, hey, listen, great final. You guys have improved a lot. You got more work to do.
Yeah, we won our hard point, so.
Yeah.
God
And like
damn.
Surge, I mean, I've been the biggest fan of this run from them. It's been awesome to watch, but
Wait, I want to see if they updated it.
they're not there yet. Even though that was a great grand final, they still, well, they know. I think they know that too. There's still work to do. Map pool to expand. Could they get hot on any given Sunday and beat
Who's
anybody?
next? Ultra and Falcons?
I think Thieves just
I
consistently are going to
believe
be the better
so.
team, at least
Well, that's
for
a
now.
banger.
Well, and again, I think, you had your
Ultra
chance in
won that shit
Skyline
3-0.
to sort of extend this series, get us to a Skyline hard point. Because I tell you what, they get to like game 5 like a right
Wait,
card
what the
surge.
hell?
They're a right card surge. That's where they beat them. They smoked Thieves in the final. Like it's very good. So they have their maps where they are sort of unstoppable, but they have to pick it up elsewhere.
Well, it also just feels like it can't be like a guaranteed control. There needs to be. I know this goes 5, but like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like, it goes 5, but it wasn't really close. Like, Like, it wasn't, right? Like, I know the rounds. Yes, it goes 5 rounds, but like, defense, baby, it wasn't really all that close. It wasn't. Like, it's not as competitive as the 3-2 line. Like, Thieves dominated that if you just talk about the ticks and what they were able to do on defense. So, yeah, I mean, if you don't give them that run, kind of in search and destroy, they win 3 straight rounds. I mean, this honestly is it's a dominant series for Thieves. It is. They get it done. They take it 3-0. They'll be undefeated. I mean, these are your 2 top teams. You talk about the qualifier. You were 3-0 for Surge. You now take your first loss. I mean, I think it's not that big of a deal for them.
No.
It's not. Like, you start out 3-0, you made it to a final. There have been so many improvements in Neptune. Like, okay, let's see what we did wrong. Let's try to improve it. We're not there yet, but we're getting close.
Yeah, I think there's probably a couple individuals that want to continue to improve still. Yeah, but they're going to work on it.
Yeah, but a statement series from Thieves after the final win. They're able to dominate at 3-0. Chris, Ant, let's hear your thoughts.
Well done, Thieves, speeding through that series with a 3-0 despite a close 5 rounds. Dan Ghosty called game.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about Vancouver's plan, what Rambo tweeted about, it's like expand our map pool. Well, your Skyline looks a hell of a lot better. Yes. Went to round 11, and Vault's their worst control. They just went to round 5. They just look like they're improving the map pool, which is exactly what they need to do. 3-1 now, like, they're not in fear of going into the loser's bracket. Like, they're going to be in winner's bracket when we come major time. So for Surge, absolutely, when we get to the major, are they going to be able to contend with a team like Thieves? I think so, Chris.
Son of a bitch, man.
Defense kind of had an edge on Vault. You saw Vancouver start with defense in the opening round. Does that make you think that they have the edge throughout the whole game?
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, you think they'll be able to set pace when you look at this team, but the problem was, like, 04 and Nasty just had a bad map, man. You get gaps sometimes when you play Thieves. Their ability to spawn trap, I mean, we saw in the final round what happened, Chris, like, Ghosties on a 10 streak. You got Hydra in your base, like, wreaking havoc. So, just got caught in that loop, and they weren't able to recover. And Thieves, I mean, this is now 10 controls in a row. It's going to be hard to beat them. So, this is good reps. A good bot for them to go watch after the match, and I definitely think Surge will improve.
How far back is Surge in control, and who else can hang with LA Thieves once we
God
get to this
damn, he's fucking beating me too.
You and I are hopping on flights down to Texas.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at Atlanta, they can definitely contend with them, especially in control game mode. And you're looking across at the rest of the league, like, I'd say C9, if they get their heads on straight and actually perform on land, I think they're a team that would give us a good performance versus Thieves in a rematch. The problem with C9 is, who we're going to see later today, is their vault is in a bad spot, right? So it forces them to play like a Hasi or something like that, and that's a tough game up against the LA Thieves.
Nasty, it is your turn to hop on Twitter and apologize to Easy Mac. In the meantime, we'll take a scuff play of the... Oh, yeah, Nasty hard quit out of that lobby. Let's take a look at your scuff play of the game. It belongs to the Frenchman. Hydra getting the job done in game number 1, setting the tone with some hard point dominance alongside Scrap. They put up 80 kills combined. This one, some of the flashes, though.
Yeah, I mean, this was like what people envisioned, especially Nate Shot when he built this roster. Like Kobe and Shaq, bro, going crazy, just dunk after dunk. And, you watch this one, and we highlighted in the Drawn Conclusions, Hydra, just them playing around him. This was the moment you see it right here. They're all just holding, letting Hydra make the impact play. Like, let's put him in a position to succeed, because once he succeeds and makes those impact plays, then we're all going to reap the benefit of it. So it was poetry in motion, and it was a 100-point swing for them. Unbelievable, and exactly what you envisioned when you saw this roster.
We caught 3 triple kills live. That was just on our observer feed, but this man is no stranger to multi-kills. Hydra, what was different?
Hi guys, how you guys doing?
In the rematch? Good. Because you guys went to a game 7 just last Sunday, and now we're done in 3.
I mean, we didn't shock the our points this time, the vault.
Winning the
last
hard
time we give them the spawn P4, so we give them a map like this, so this time didn't happen.
So Paco, there was a lot of chatter after the match where you guys put your in-game mics in and you let them hear it. All right, you said I think Scrap said they will never play you guys in a finals once again. Why that passion, and why did you guys feel so strongly about that?
I mean, we just want to win. I think it's more for the troll. I don't think it's like too serious. Okay. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, I have nothing against Surge, or like I don't think Ernie has anything against them. Surge or like Vancouver, sorry. Yeah, it's just nothing too serious. Yeah. And we're just trying to have fun, just trying to win the game. That's it.
Nice. So what are you guys working on going into the major? I mean, obviously you guys haven't played FaZe since that final. What do you think you need to figure out before you go up against them again?
Nothing too crazy. I think we can make better plays in SND in situations sometimes. Just trying to be on the same page. I think our point's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe like some rotation, nothing too crazy. I think our control's pretty good, and yeah, I think probably SND situations.
After Major number 1, we knew you were a top 2 team. Right now, you're looking like the best team in the game. So, Hydra, I want to ask you, with the team with the most to lose, how do you feel as a pro about bringing back snipers, smokes? We're evolving the gameplay of what we see right now in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Or do you hope that we see these same maps and modes and settings throughout the whole year?
I mean, I'm not against any of this. I think what would be good is having no aim assist on the sniper. Could make it like a little bit harder, and I think the skill of using a sniper would, like, I don't know, just would be better. I think the sniper's pretty easy to use with the aim assist, so. But yeah, even smokes, I think we've been playing with smokes for the past 2 years, and I was doing really good with it, so I'm down for the smoke.
He's down. All right, man. Well, you can't get much better. At 85% was the last time we checked in. Where do you think you're right now on a 100 scale?
Today I was probably 75, and I was.
All right, this guy's annoying.
I was
Production.
like asleep.
Get him out of here.
Get him off. Hydra, we'll let you go collect your other 25%. We'll see you in your next matchup.
Snipers with no aces.
That's LA Thieves. That's the first win of 3 on the day, and we still have 2 matches to go. When we come back, will the Falcons get a map?
I don't know, but I gotta say, Hydra's 75% is like my 250%. All right, that guy's a demon.
The Phenom is done. Falcons versus the Squirrels when we return.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
My barber insisted that I try out the look, and ever since, I've been feeling pretty good. We've been playing pretty good, so I feel like I kind of got to keep it. It might be a full goatee. You never really know.
Keep your barber, my guy. LA looks good on you.
All right. I look at it. It's guaranteed. Well, actually, that's well. Talk about things that are easy to do. If you're having the knife holding, that's unstoppable.
Long, I have the door push. Okay, wait. Stay left. I have the door. You two front door. Let's get front door. Let's get front door. Watch your front door. Watch your front. Nice up. Let's get late. Stay left. Get down. Oh my god. Let's go. Baby. We're sweeping them. I promise you. God. Oh my god.
4v1, I think it was, the clutch, something like that. And we were just, playing the round out, and I hear, oh, cat, he's pushing up. I'm thinking, oh, he's dead, okay, so let's play it nice. And then I just hear a roar behind me, an absolute roar. And then he's like, watch it. And then the kill cam wasn't running, so I was doing the roll the tape. I want to see this. And luckily, it came up, and he's blown him away and left a bit of a little doo-doo in his pants, I think.
The 2025 Vegas Falcons team pack is available now. Each pack includes home and away operators, as well as this spray to let them know who was here. It was a Falcon. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
We've got the lads from Toronto Ultra ready to take on the Vegas Falcons. The Saudi squad still looking for their first match win. And Nameless, I got bad news because I was just looking through the numbers. Vegas Falcons, 12th place in all but one category in hardpoint. The one team that's lower than them is going to be Toronto Ultra. That's on rotation. Something to keep an eye on in this series. But let's talk about our squads here, because Toronto Ultra, just a year ago, considered to be there on Championship Sunday almost every tournament. This year, they lose Scrap. They bring in Beans. They bring in the S&D star and Joe Deceives. 6-1 start to the year.
Yeah.
They've slowed down since.
Yeah, they've slowed down tremendously. I mean, in the stage one, the surge was world class. It was unbelievable. It's fallen off since then, like 4-6 in the last 10. And you look at this team, and you would think they'd be better at Respawn. 21 and 23 in Respawn on the season. It's just not going to cut it. And then it begs the question, like, who are the main slayers on this team? It's supposed to be Kleenex and Beans when you look at it, right? Both of them have had a huge drop-off coming into this stage, like 0.9s. The hard point, it's just not there, man. And for them, they just seem like they're a middle-of-the-pack team right now that's trying to figure themselves out. And in these tournament atmospheres, like, they've gotten rolled, like reverse swept in the first minor. You look at this last minor that we just watched, and they go up against Surge, was 3-0 bop. So for them, they folded in the big moments. Beans hasn't taken the next step, and Kleenex has been underperforming it throughout this stage. I know I'm being really harsh. It's just I expect this team to be better.
Yeah, you were impressed when you saw the roster put together.
Yeah.
I had big question marks, and mine were around Beans, because there's a guy I saw in Challengers finding mid-success, comes up into the CDL. He's on Boston, not a great landing place, doesn't find his form. On Toronto, you're expected to fill the shoes of Scrap.
And take the next step.
But who else can do that on the AR role? Because you look at Vegas Falcons, they don't have a shutdown AR. How many teams do?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? And when you look down Challengers, it's hard to find, like, really good available players that can replace these guys. And for Vegas, these guys, man, it's been shambles all season long, trying to find the right roster, trying to win a hard point. They're on, like, a historic streak. For them, it's just about staying in the lab and continuously improving. I mean, I think about their last match was Optic. They 3-0'd them on Vault Control. It was a great performance there, right? So you got to find the small W's to keep you coming back to work, right? Like, these guys are trying to grind. They're so behind. And, you know, talking with Clay and this organization, like, the experience just isn't there. I mean, you look at every other team, so many years of competitive Call of Duty. These guys, what, like 6 years combined of competitive Call of Duty experience combined, I said.
Right.
So it's going to be time. Like, they're going to have rough performances. And the fact that they can win a 3-0 control against our world champions is, I think, honorable in itself, man, honestly.
You've taken a few maps. Can you take a match? That's the question for the Falcons. They haven't been able to do it throughout all of Stage 1, and leading up to Major 2, they're still winless. As we take a look at our maps and modes, though, do they have a chance of breaking their hard point skid? They are on, what, 0-21 spree? You got Protocol and Skyline in the mix here.
I mean, yeah, you definitely have a chance versus Toronto. Like, Toronto has not been a great hardpoint team. The Skyline, Toronto's 5-1 on, so that one's going to be tough. Protocol, like, probably have a decent opportunity. The Hacienda Control, Toronto, I believe, is 0-3, so great chance to win a control.
Mad props to the Falcons. Seems like the team is smiling. At least they're in a good mood. They're going up against a team always considered one of our powerhouse squads, a top 4 contender, currently looking more like a top 6. Where do you have Toronto Ultra in your power rankings?
No, I mean, I have them in 8th. And if it wasn't for their online performance throughout a lot of Stage 1, I would honestly be worried about this team risk of, like, not making champs. That's honestly where I feel like this
not making champs.
Yeah, like, they did really good in the online portion of Stage 1, but, like, their respawn is not good, Chris. And the search has fallen off tremendously, too. They got to figure it out.
Do they drop a game to the Falcons today?
No. 3-0, Toronto.
3-0 Toronto Ultra locked in across the board. The fans are going with Toronto as well. Miles and Chance. Falcons can get it done against Tobias, can't they, Miles?
Anything's possible, Chris. Absolutely. Chance thinks no. Wheeler came in the green room earlier and we were like, there's a chance for a map to drop here, I think, for sure. For sure. Ultra in a bit of a downturn. Falcons, you just never know what you're going to get. We're going to find out those real soon. Chance, can it happen? Of course. Will it happen? You never know. I'm going to die on this fence. I'll die up here, man.
It's going to split you in half because you're going to be stuck there for a while. We know exactly what's going to happen in the series. It's a team that's there like 0-21 in hardpoint. They're going to lose maps 1 and map 4. The only hope is in Neslo, and they can absolutely compete in both S&D and Control. But even in those two game modes, they're still bottom of the league.
Here we go, baby! It's about to get started! We've got the Falcons and Ultra. My boy Credo, what is your prediction on this map?
And we go about our business, but the day the Falcons win a map 1 hardpoint,
all right, Credo, just shut your mouth and stay silent. I hear you.
But we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll lose my mind and we'll have it back by the time sort of halfway through map 2 rolls around and we see the end of map 2. We'll see how things go. But we'll see if Joe can receive. I wonder if Joe believes that they are not going to concede a big one here. Joe, of course, throughout stage 2. A 1.12 chance. And again, I'm with Puckett and Nameless on this one. I had high hopes for this Toronto Ultra roster. A high ceiling indeed. They have yet to climb to those lofty heights. Let's see if they can keep things rolling here against the Vegas Falcons map 1.
Yeah, for sure. I'm of the opinion that Toronto is just a team that we are absolutely like watching grow. Like it's, you know, you got to rebuild the chemistry. It's a new dynamic for the Toronto boys, and I think we've seen them take turns. Sometimes Kleenex is the guy popping 2, maybe 3 pieces, lighting up the kill feed, and then Joe Deceives will occasionally take his turn. I think we've seen all the right glimpses for the Ultra squad. It's just a matter of bringing it all together in every game mode. But clearly, the talent and skill is there. Joe Deceives, his first kill was a spicy one.
It was indeed. That seems to be the primary criticism. Skills there. The bills being paid, not so much by it. Kleenex, though, has started things off in a very, very spicy way indeed. That's a 4-2 after that drop. Over towards P2 we roll. And again, for Ultra, a reasonably productive, not the most efficient P1. They've got a full setup here over towards New, and they're going to contend with at least one wave of kills from the Falcons boys before we get a real taste of how this point's yet to go.
Well, this absolutely, I mean, this is as efficient as it gets. I mean, you break the P1, you end up flipping the spawns, get yourself towards that new time. They didn't actually block the back, but you don't entirely need to. The second the Falcons players spawn up over on the right side of the map, Ultra turned around, so you can hold it from either direction. Beans is there for 2 in the feed. Joe Deceives on a 4 spree, and I mean, Ultra right now, if you're playing against a team that's 0-21 in hardpoint, you want it to look perfect. And so far, we have seen almost exactly that. Now, maybe a small wrinkle in the play. Number 2, Xnid trying to take the spiral route, flip those spawns, and he ends up getting a kill. So Ultra have to deal with that threat. But even with this happening on the minimap, Ultra is still collecting time.
Yeah, indeed. The man in the time, of course, Beans, or Fulu in Arabic. As over towards P3 we now go, and surrounded by the Falcons players. So this might be a rotation they win, and a sorely needed one at that. 60, no, 70 now and climbing to the 5 of the Falcons. They've got themselves in position now for P3. Inside the only man now to contend with. Beans downstairs. Wixel and Xnid get their fair share of the kills. Over to Fulu now, makes his way through into time, and it's looking like a 2 there for the Ultra boys, and the break is in.
Yeah, and just an easy break at that. Took 10 seconds to make it happen, and this is continuous of Ultra showing off efficient gameplay. Even the timing, Joe Deceives just caught a player throwing a trophy, and that death forced the Falcons player to spawn across the map. So that's a moment for the Falcons of just like, set your controller down and do not play. It will be better than what is actually happening, but we still got to figure out the details, as Ultra seemingly does not. I mean, they have this map down so far to a T.
Absolutely watertight defense here in P3. Joe takes care of.
Damn, they're getting fucking slammed.
10 now for Kleenex in a row, and that's what he needs life so far, and that is a wild one.
Good thing I put that shit 3-0.
Worried about his performance, not so worried in this map, folks. Once again, though, a clean rotation.
Oh, well, I put Xnid on a different team, bro.
I know what I'm saying. Xnid and King.
Now they've got the
you need to
money
go
hill
somewhere
chance.
else,
It's
bro.
time to catch it.
I mean, it is the easiest or second easiest hill in the game to hold when you get a full setup. So any pro team, this needs to be at least 40 seconds.
Or even that one fuck guy, Kicks, whatever his name was, Kicks.
Oh, it's Tobias
Well, if he was back,
with
it'd
2
probably be a lot
Beans.
closer.
Got him in the feed, last man in. They got
He's
10
probably
seconds
the
out
best
for the
fucking player.
Falcons, and a sensational break from Ultra.
and every opportunity Ultra has to make some sort of a big play or get control of the map, they have done so perfectly. So no complaints.
That's crazy. No, I'm pretty sure no one in Fantasy picked any of the players up.
Obviously, the fundamentals for Hardpoint are not there. I think the Hardpoint's gonna get worse for them over time. Like, as other teams start to figure things out, like, hey, how do we actually break a P4?
Dude, they're getting fucking slammed. I should wait. Yeah, I should have just fucking picked. I should have just put Kleenex in.
They're getting slimmer though. It does feel that way again as everyone gets much better at Black Ops 6 as the year progresses. And bear in mind, we're coming up on Major 2, so we're not that far into it. And the Vegas Falcons falling behind here, certainly on Protocol as well. And Insight, oh, you dirty devil, you were thinking about it, weren't you? You were that close to whom the chances were on. Back over to P1, and again, Ultra, a superb first set. I mean, really, doesn't get much better than 177 to 18 right now. Over to Wixel trying to find himself a little bit of Overwatch on towards that P1. Beans not necessarily having to worry too much. Finally brought down 2 dead, 3 dead. Falcons on the approach.
Clean 4-man wipe. You got 18 seconds. You got the right side spawns. This is the best moment in our Ultra. Talk about a flock of players roaming together, trying to hunt these guys down, but a semblance of control for Falcons.
Oh, indeed. Exnid gets a ton of intel. Can't get a lot out of it. Oh, can't get anything out of it. An unfortunate slip. Quite literally, though. 3 dead again. So intel passed. The rest of the Falcons find their kills, and they still have P1.
Still at P1, but Kleenex, the man that got
Wait, is King in main AR?
has been able to slip the net and get behind enemy lines for the rotation. So Falcons finally get a little bit of love. Ultra already setting up the map to break the hill down. But Kleenex does get caught, so good reads for Kings. Wixel and Exton show up in the feed as well. So
damn, they both suck as they are.
Run we're having. Falcons attempting to dodge the 100-point club.
Damn. They can't dodge
okay, yeah, they're not going to do it. Never mind.
They cannot dodge Fuhul. He is simply too much. Beans at 14 and 9, enjoying himself quite a lot from top trips. That's now 4 in a row. Falcons a nice resurgence in the second set, but Ultra right back into a chance. Full control and plenty of air in those lungs on the final run towards 250.
Yeah, and we are just hanging out as well.
Damn, 100-point club or 50-point club.
Finally does get traded, and maybe another opportunity just to see how Ultra is going to approach this rotation.
Yeah, imagine Ultra loses.
Try to go around.
Yeah, Ultra loses. Yeah, dude, I'll stop watching CDL if Ultra loses.
He is by himself, but at least he's here to block these spawns. And Insight and Kleenex showing up the feed to get rid of everybody else. Doesn't actually block the spawns, but with the stun check, I think Beans is aware someone's going to be behind him.
What the fuck happened to Drill the Seas? He was 8-11 and 5, now he's 11-11. What the fuck?
As again, the setup has not necessarily been cracked or even necessary.
That motherfucker couldn't get a fucking kill.
Just yet, a great time here from Ultra. Beans still on point.
Nah, I won't lie, it'd be like that sometimes.
Here comes the first counter. A big win there. Oh, Beans finds it. The second fully damaged. The one more bullet there, and Joe receives a 2. 20 now for the win. Toronto Ultra trying now to end map 1.
And they're gonna do so. Yeah, that is a clinical effort. That is good comms. You got the spawn flip as well, and Beans knows the timing for the chow. Players at the close door pull out the
oh my god. I should just put in Kleenex and Beans, bro. What the fuck was I thinking?
100-point.
The trademark roar of Ultra as the victory screen pops up across
Jeepers.
Jeepers, mate.
Come to chat off. On Protocol, not a 100-point club until we got into the second set, but it's starting to hit quite hard now. These
you know what's funny, bro? Is they're getting paid to lose.
Think so?
In our regular
oh yeah, they. What do you mean? I think so. They're signed to a team, bro.
From the top of the zit, finding a big 3.
They're getting literally paid to lose. Like they literally can lose whatever game, and they're still gonna get money.
Specifically for Hardpoint, S&D will be a different story.
Oh, that's true.
I think the Hardpoint is only
going to
get worse for the Falcons.
Yeah.
And then they just get extra money if they win the events. And they split it with the company. So like they're literally getting free money right now to play COD.
That is true.
Like that's freaking crazy.
But
now
the thing
they're
is,
just taking challenges.
Struggle's gonna continue.
Great thing is, they're never gonna get like paid any higher.
I know. I mean, bro, if you would put okay, so the Seams on their academy roster and Blue Frosties on their academy roster, so put those boys in the lineup. They at least know how to play pro COD. I'm like, no way.
He might get bored, but he's like, well, this is just where I need to be. He didn't have to shoot his gun, didn't have to get the hill time. He's just there for the occasional spot.
Job King.
Again,
He's the sort of he's the logistics guy.
Sorry, not drop him, but bench king.
Just making sure that everyone's well fed, making sure that that front
Put
line
him
is
on the
healthy.
flex.
The reinforcement lines are all good. So shout out Jamie Craven. It's not just the gunfights.
Put Blue Frosty on main, take out Doom and Wixel, and then put King and Xnit on the subs, and then put a team on flex, and then Blue Frosty on... Oh wait, no, put King on flex. King on flex. Team and
You're confusing yourself.
Exceed and Team on subs. And then Blue Frosty on main. And that team probably wins at least 2 maps per series.
And that's the guy I'm missing. And right now, watching him retreat out of bottom third. We're watching him fall off towards the big door side. He's making the play for his team, but get some good bullets in, man. Get me some damage. Get me some more kills. You can do it. I know you can.
I hear what you're saying.
100 point club.
If I'm a player and I drop 52 kills for a loss, I go, oh, I should maybe try to be a little bit more efficient. Like the over-challenging and confidence in gunfights isn't gonna actually win me games. That being said, losing by 20 feels a little bit better than losing by 200. So you know what, Mom? Screw it. I'm with you. Fly, baby, fly. Let's play 8. Everybody is Hook on the map. Hit that go button. Run it down.
You may as well hit the go button. That's what I mean. You may as well send it, and anything can happen. Red card S&D on the way, though. We know how this one goes down. Ultra, a very formidable squad at this mode and on the map. Same thing can be said for the Falcons. This is where things are certainly going to turn around for them. Red card and Hacienda Control coming up as well. It's got to be the 2-3-5. It has to be the 2-3-5 for Falcons. There's no other way of getting it done. Simply, statistically impossible. But yeah, we'll see how things go, Chance. How are we feeling about Red Card? Ultra, not necessarily the strongest S&D squad as of recent.
Well, there's at least statistically, they're still top of the league, but that is inflated a little bit by their stage 1 stats because they had such a hot start. But I think in this series, we're expecting it to be a battle because Falcons will bring the heat and search and destroy. But if I'm Ultra, I'm looking at this series as like an opportunity. If we're playing Red Card, Ultra have played it quite a few times. You want to be Dr. Frankenstein. You want to create your monster of a strat on the round. And because Falcons will put on the pressure, it's a very low-risk series. You could try a bunch of new things on the offensive and defensive end. So
you see Steve's
on the Ultra
tweet?
side, I'm using this as a limit testing match.
I haven't.
Look at the Steve's tweet,
Any Joe Deceives, 200 IQ. He's big.
Yeah,
He probably wants to try some crazy stuff. Beans also probably wants to try crazy stuff. Send Insight, let him flank. Find some strat where Insight starts to move a little bit, add that to your repertoire, boom. Deeper strat book that you're gonna have. But as far as S&D goes,
yeah, you need to watch
threat. His kills per round, absolutely absurd. So him and Joe, toe-to-toe in that category. So it should be a battle of a series, or a map rather, because of the way the series is gonna go. Ultra, again, be Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah. Unleash the Beast. That again from Minor 2 from Kings. That was a single map against Optic Texas. Joe on the right hand side of your screen, King on the left hand side, folks. And again for the Vegas Falcons, it has been a tumultuous journey through their short tenure in the Call of Duty League. Yet to find a hard point win, but they've got the S&D and they've got the control under their belt. And again, an opportunity to steal a map away from our purple-clad warriors. Definitely on the cards. Will Joe and the lads let that one happen, though? That is the next question. And Chance, after a while, you know what it's like. You're playing a game of ranked, and the first game goes okay, and then after a while, you're just getting beaten up. You start to climb the ranks. You're sitting in Crimson right now, and you start to take a couple of bruises. You start to take a couple of hits. The ego goes after a while, and this is, I think, an issue for the Falcons. Not just having to learn the game and having to learn the game so rapidly at this level, but also taking loss after loss, where it's body shield kills, whether it's 6-0s in search and destroy, whether it's 250 to 68, it starts to get to the mental after a while. So it's not just we're on the up and up, or we're trying to, but we're getting beaten down the entire journey. This is not an easy thing to do for anyone.
Not at all. Competing at the highest level in anything is an incredibly difficult thing to do, and in the CDL, that reigns true as well. So the run they have has not been great, but I think the way the desk sort of talks about it is maybe the most apt way to look at the almost different regions of the amount of experience you have playing hardpoint in Saudi Arabia is just negligible. It's a few years combined. Meanwhile, an individual player Kleenex has as much experience in the game mode by himself than the entire squad of the Falcons for something like hardpoint or control. S&D is very different though. This is where
region's almost built off of. Like, back in the day for COD Champs, it was like watching Australians play SCD and Ghost. It's like, what are these guys, like, it's working, but it's so confusing, there's like a novelty to it. And that is why the Falcons have thrived in this game. But it's literally a lot of SCD kids that are currently on this roster, in a sense. So they'll be bringing the heat in S&D in stage 2. Again, 14-9 record overall, great on attack, great on defense. They've certainly been handed a few losses in the game mode, but Ultra always amongst the best.
They have been for a very long time indeed. Let's see how this one goes, folks. A strong line there down the left-hand side of the minimap there for the Ultra boys now as we teeter out over towards on our quest towards the bomb site.
Si, senor.
And this is also the ultimate, just feel them out, see how they're going to play. Ultra maybe just want to get a sense of what Falcons are going to be bringing to the table, but a slow approach over towards B is going to be the call. Kleenex leading the charge and Joe Deceives in tow. But not a full commitment just yet. You're just looking for the information. Kleenex, I mean, he's cleared out every corner.
Yep, all good, all clear. Not as clear as you thought it was. Little salvo, couple of tags, just enough to keep things a little bit mixy, but he does get the boys in. Now you set up on the doorways, each threshold covered. King takes care of inside on the other side of the map, but that's not going to matter too much for now. All guns at the ready, Falcons. They've got nades, they've got trophies. Here we go.
Man advantage, you got to get this done.
Hey, that is what you want to start things off. Kleenex from behind the bar. Serves up a couple of shots. Wixtel stays alive. You're out to send in the last man, but it's Joe Deceives. Joe, does he believe in the 1v2? Trying to keep the bomb play alive, stunned up. They're still on the push for him. Joe on the runabout, but Joe deceased as the Falcons get round 1.
Yeah, reverse reach.
I mean, you love to see it as well. That gunfight against
no way.
Beans, by the way, not easy. He might have been pre-enabled.
Think about this, Credo. Falcons beat Optic on the control, right?
From King. I think he got really
they 3-0'd them. Yep. Ultra's worse than Optic in the control.
Wasn't really there for the gunfight, so he gets called out for the free first blood. But even
you know what I'm saying?
4v3 retake is
so
still easy.
So Vegas could, if they win the search, they could possibly win the control, and they'd be up 2-1 in the series. That would be absolutely insane.
What's that smell? Huh?
I don't know. Who knows?
Someone in the Ultra camp done something.
Oh my god, why is he?
Are we talking about excellence now?
What the fuck was Joe Deceives smelling? What the fuck?
Did you hear what they said?
There's no way somebody pulled a
Nah.
Remember that?
He said, they read his lips and he said,
sorry, Jay.
He was sniffing and he went, he's like, oh, what was that smell? And he sniffed some more.
What the fuck?
And he's like, wait, never mind, I'm tweaking.
I think X is lucky to get away with his life because everything is landing on top of him. How about that coordination from Ultra? I don't even know where the players were hitting this from, but in the meantime, Joe Deceives getting active on the flank, exited, trying to pierce the setup, and hey, delivers another first blood for the Falcons.
Fantastic, man. Go big tags. Go bleeds, but he does
King
not
might
go
get
down.
isolated here. Oh, King gets one?
King is a menace in
Yo, that's
S&D.
absolutely unacceptable from
So
Ultra.
King has brought a lot of the heat from Ultra. He's keeping that B bomb site as cool as possible, quite literally now, as Kleenex has to back on up. And you've
I think you're just a good search team.
I mean, hey, I'll take it though. Imagine if you win on your search.
Insight's gonna fall as well. King, I mean,
well, they also gotta get past the fucking control and hardpoint.
I mean, they've been winning their controls though, Credo.
King has been floating.
That's the thing.
Only against Optic.
From his teammates when he
They beat Thieves on it too,
he's the
Credo.
guy that can just go and serve you up the big plays. I mean, King.
Did you not remember that? Oh, no, actually, I'm not sure.
No. I don't think they ever beat these in fucking control.
Oh, they did, bro.
The Falcons, the first blood
they beat somebody.
Nah, I know they beat. I know they also beat FaZe in fucking control.
They didn't beat FaZe in control, did they?
Yeah, yeah. When they first started, they were playing like shit.
Forced to adjust. It took things really slow in the first attacking round to sort of feel out the pressure, but Falcons didn't really give them too much to work with.
Oh, it was Boston, I think.
Get a kill. Forget your
Boston is ass at fucking control.
Yeah, I think it was Boston. That's what I was thinking of.
Joe, can you find
Nah, I would have been surprised they beat DC control.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah, they only beat them in S&D because they were trolling. Yo, King's on a 5?
That's crazy.
Hold up, Credo. We might have us a series.
Ultra again in round 3.
Nah, the only good series gonna have is in fucking S&D.
I mean, Ultra is supposed to be a good S&D team now. So this is
served
actually...
us up with 2 more.
I think I'm just trolling.
Wixel's here for the final kill, but Dahum is there for the stamp in the round, the lone defender of the B site, and he just completely
I think Chris Godwin goes.
Exnid showing off the Omni movement as well.
I'll be with the Denver, bro. I don't give a fuck.
And Joe deceives, and he does enough of a dance to set his teammates up for the kill. And that's a very quick round as well. So
both the Aaron also to go to Denver
in this game mode.
Without question, 5-0 for King, 2-0 now for Wixel. We could be looking at the RCXD for King at the very least. And we'll find out if the Hellstorm's on the cards. I mean, we've seen a few. I saw one in 8s last night. I've had a couple in rank recently. It's not super effective, and it's not going to happen in this game either. Here we go, folks. Joe. Oh, he's getting going now. That's going to be his second kill. He's got another player below him. That's the bomb carrier. That's Exnid. And he's making all the noise in the world. This is surely a freebie. Yeah, there we go.
2v3 though.
Now the problem is, though, how do you read this minimap? Insight's going to be behind you on just an incredibly slow pinch. You got to be patient to sort of read this, but no one is more patient than Insight.
Oh.
That's the neat part. Chance you don't read it. Number 1.
Oh, 1v2 for Exnid.
Although it puts Exnid now in the 1v2, Ultra with an opportunity to finally stop the run here. Or will Exnid do something unbelievable? And frankly, folks, he's pretty good for it. A crack of the door, Kleenex might have heard it, but he'll stretch the plant and stay out of that line of sight. Here we go.
If Exnid clutches this, they should be good for the map win.
Oh, unquestionably.
Oh my god, there's no way to troll this. There's no way to troll this.
Yo, what?
Oh my god, they trolled.
Oh my goodness! Exnid! That's right! That's right! That's right! Get hype, young boy! Get hype, young boy!
That was a masterful 1v2 though. That was disgusting gunfights. Really, really well played.
I feel like Archer was just fucking trolling because Beans was fucking laughing.
Or maybe they're like, bro, these guys are so dog crap and we're losing to them right now.
Nice little corner for the first blood, gets the freebie, just a quick move, slide back, and
I didn't do all that just to get receipts and S&D.
Oh, Beans is 0-4 though. Keep that in mind. So he's probably like he's probably just laughing off it.
Maybe misses a single bullet on that.
You know what I mean? Like, you know how people go 0-4?
He's not 1-4, he's 0-3.
Oh, snap. I didn't think it updated. My bad.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Now it updated. Come on, fucking COD update that shit.
This is officially your map to win.
Yeah, man, red card. If you've called it then and there, if it was just 1v2, they win the map. I mean, Insight's down over to Beans.
Hey, Credo, I have them winning this. I have Ultra winning this 3-2.
Might be waiting for that.
So I'm
praying. I have them winning 3-0.
It's a sensory experience.
Well, if they win this, Credo, your predictions are wrong.
And right through the middle of the map, they've been spotted out. Wixel now moving in for the pinch, but it's your boy King finds him at least one before going down. Vegas Falcons a man up.
Oh, Kleenex is stuck in a corner though.
Exnid
might find him.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say Exnid actually had the drop on him. Beans is going to catch, so this might be a nice little clutch up round here from Ultra, but they are very
Oh my god, that's bad timing.
Kleenex is trying to do it over the B side by himself. He doesn't get
nice.
his way, and now he's going to be saying, where's my
Yo, I feel like a proud father.
Roaming through mid, and they know exactly where he is.
Yes, yes, my Falcons.
Yes. A lot of damage to Dahum, but he managed to get away with his life.
And they know we're bombed this too,
now.
so
20 seconds to go. The Vegas Falcons are on map point, but look at this. No mercy and very
King smiling.
The Falcons 5-0.
And Insight getting caught for first blood again. No hope in these rounds. They had a nice little clutch, and it gets thrown immediately. Ultra right now looking like food that Falcons are feasting on. They are the mice in the lobby.
Squirrels, we've demoted them to mice, an even smaller rodent. But the Falcons again, I mean, there could not be a more clear-cut definition of a team who's not fantastic at respawn mode. They don't have as much experience, but S&D, absolutely the wheelhouse. 5-0 map count, or round count, and 5-0 for King.
I mean, if they win this control Credo, it gets interesting. That's the first time they'd go. It'd be the first time they go 2-1 in the series, and it'd be the first time that they win 2 maps in a series. Isn't that crazy?
On the Ultra side of the board have changed.
What if they choke this 5-0?
I will slam it.
He gets caught out, so there we go. Insight finds his second.
Just
Couple of red dots down to work with. Beautiful shots, but once again, King at range makes it a 3v3. Joe on the flank gets himself one. Advantage now, Ultra. Can you find the round?
Well, Falcons now, I was going to say, going to be worried about the flank, but breaking that glass, Xnade should have been able to hear that, so you're slightly less worried about the flank, but you still got to go pick up that bomb. And I say,
there goes King.
Falcons are praying a kill comes their direction.
2v1.
Xnade just putting himself in the corner. He finds a freebie, but he is
there
running away from that bomb, and he only has 20 seconds.
Yeah, perfect coverage of the bomb. Man advantage here, don't let it go. Beans is a slight smirk on his face for a good reason. You know, you're worried about the round count, but you found one. And this is the makings of the full sale. This is how it starts. Been here plenty of times here in the CDL, folks. Falcons still need one.
Be interesting to see how far Ultra can push
Nah,
this,
Beans is checked right now, bro.
A choice in the matter necessary.
See how ready he is?
Been getting hunted down in the first blood category. Insight finally gets a small taste of revenge.
I get them if it's actually red or just a fucking camera.
Blood, he gets traded out instantly.
Yo, I've never seen a camera make my face that red. That's crazy.
They're gonna be back on the attack as well. Maybe a hefty A hit. An RC car is going to be rolling through from Xnade, testing his driving skills as well, and that might be enough to slow the Ultra Boys down.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Buzz, King with a sweet corner there. Pulls out the RC. Well, the RC's gone. He pulls out the Jackal to find
Here comes the 5-0 curse, or 5-1 curse.
You slow things down a little bit. Ultra, they're playing very, very close indeed.
No,
it's the Falcons hold.
It's 5-1.
And it's a standoff here by the A-bomb site.
Oh, I had it 2 times.
Falcons have the map cut as well.
I was. Oh, I'm way behind you.
Insight though, he's found himself in an aggressive angle with the Jackal. We're not used to seeing that, and that is exactly why.
Oh.
Dies instantly.
Yo, he's stuck.
At the very least, he gives his life.
Oh my god.
Jesus, stuck. Oh my goodness! The Falcons just do it again.
And then they're all over you, surely. Xnade dancing, diving.
Oh my god. Watch your back, Beans. Watch your fucking back.
Whistles make the big long route. But it's not gonna matter, folks. The Vegas Falcons will get the defuse, and they tie up our series 1-1.
How are they so good? How the fuck are they good at fucking S&D but so bad at respawns?
Because they don't play S&D over in Europe like we play. Well, they don't play hardpoint like we play hardpoint over here. Europe usually is like S&D chows and S&D tournament.
Oh yeah, just play. That's play too.
Yeah, he's probably happy though.
In S&D and be the Vegas Falcons Neslos.
That's honestly, just chalk it up. Forget about the hard points.
Come on, Toronto. I should have took him 3-1 because that was.
I said 3-1. I took him 3-1, bro. I knew that the Falcons are gonna win at S&D in almost every game they play.
You're a genius. 1 in the series so far. Shout out King again. Big damage crosses the 1K mark there. 8-4 overall, 9-4 for Xnade. His 1v2 scenario again.
Maybe you should trust the Xnade, bro.
You absolutely kept Ultra at bay there, and you put them to task on red.
See, look at that, bro. Look at Xnade and King, bro. Like they're actually
not to level this one up. We got Hassie under control. Where let's face it, brother, it is a wild map.
Yeah, I don't see them winning the fucking control.
Yeah, if it was Vault, they could probably win.
For Falcons, if they pull off a map win there, we can officially like
sound the horn. Their best map, fucking control map, is probably Vault. They always play the same fucking maps. It's always Skyline.
That is not a coin flip I would ever be
fucking
wanting to take. So potentially
any search
a very fun series we have. Hacienda Control, I think, quite literally will be the decider.
Guys, is this the one? Is this the one?
It might be.
It's going to be the one for sure. Chance, do you know why? Guess who just optimized my PC this week?
Clayster.
Neslo. Boom. Hire the man. He's available on Twitter at NEL. I can't spell his name. Just kidding, Neslo. All right, let's talk about this game a little bit. 6-1 after 68 points in hardpoint. Before we get to the game 2, though, let's focus in on one individual round. It's our Scuff play of the game, and it belongs to
Let's go, baby!
The Search and Destroy, like, even last time they played it, they went to round 11 versus Optic, where they ended up losing. Xnade was making some plays on this map. He gets to the top steps, finds Joe Deceives. Just going to take his time. And you see Insight's looking for him. Well, I'm going to find you too. He ends up getting the ace in this round in the 1v2 where Bean just kind of slides in front of his face. But great plays, finds two, gets that bomb down, repositions himself to where he can get the close engagement, ends up beating Kleenex in that gunfight. Here we go with another reposition. I know Bean's just going to have an AR in his hand. Easy kill, clean up for the 1v2 to go up 4-0, and then it's all smiles on the side of the Falcons. Honestly, looks like they forgot that hardpoint just fine, Chris.
Yo, look at that smile. I said the vibes were high on the Falcons roster. That was before the match. They looked a little sad.
Yo, Run said he's gonna start playing ranked with a bull mask on. What does that even mean?
I don't know, fucking know.
How did they bounce back mentally going into a game 3?
Yeah, I mean, Toronto needs to slow down a little bit. I mean, honestly, though, from what we've seen from Falcons, I mean, even in the Optic match, like, they played this map really well, especially their defensive rounds. Like, they like to do a 2-2 split. Sometimes
He said
switch
bull
up
mask. I don't understand what
push
that
up
means.
aggressively through hedges and make a play, but they're finding the first bloods over there on their defensive rounds. 5-2 was the first blood count on this map. And then from there, they just use their numbers really well. Like, just sitting in the back base, like, nothing you could really do unless you have numbers if you're Toronto Ultra. It looked like Toronto Ultra was just trying to ride that momentum from map 1 and kind of bit them in the butt.
Who is that?
Shout out to King,
Mari.
the youngster. They're waiting for him to enter the lineup. Now that he's there alongside Xnit, they are showcasing their skills, especially in search and destroy. But if you've been watching the
mask. I
Falcons
might have to look
recently,
this up,
we
bro.
know they have a kryptonite. That game mode is called Hardpoint. The good news is Hardpoint is not game 3. Control is game 3. And this team has beaten some good squads in this game mode.
Yes, they have.
Oh my goodness, Credo! Yeah, let's go Falcons! Let's go Falcons! Let's go Falcons! Yo, Credo, am I on their jockstrap? Yes, I am. I am absolutely.
100%. But they ain't winning no fucking control or respawn.
Oh, he's talking about from GTA, bro.
I feel like it's got to be the top 5 worst beatings we've seen in HP so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, maybe top 3 worst of the year, right? Because, I mean, they
Oh, no, he's not talking about GTA. He's talking about from Falcons.
just not able to break in anywhere. Everybody's running
I asked him. Yo, Credo, he said
he
said you'd tell me what the bull mask
is.
is.
Just Vegas gets snowballed and
I don't know what the fuck that is. What the fuck?
Like trying to take your time to get that opening entry kill without somebody dying immediately after that.
Is it bull mask? Maybe is that what he's trying to spell?
I don't fucking know.
He's literally spelled it like bull mask.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
We always highlight
What
the
is he
comps
talking
from
about?
Toronto
I
Ultra.
don't fucking know.
See the difference
Kurt, I feel like you do know. You just don't want to tell me.
I really don't know what he's talking about.
He said, I really don't. I just don't know what it is, or I'd look it up.
I have selected 4
Oh, here we go.
from minor 2. These are minor 2 standouts.
Oh,
Not necessarily
who is
just
that?
the 8 players in the lobby right now.
Is it Xnit?
Who dropped a 1.23 in the top
Hydra.
left.
Nah, it's not Xnit.
Hydra.
Was it
I doubt it's
30
Xnit.
points giving it away. You guys give
Oh,
me
it's
that.
Hydra. What the fuck?
20 points, make sure that you know it's a player from Vancouver.
Sim?
Yep, Byron.
Oh, it's nasty. God damn it.
We suck at this, Credo. I'm gonna go simp. I'm gonna go simp.
A 1.2 KD for the L.
Alright, now this one's tough, bro. You got this one.
Atlanta phase.
Yeah, it could be somebody there with a 1.2. I'll go simp.
Estriel.
Minnesota. That's right.
Estriel.
Was absolutely on fire in those early rounds.
Neptune?
1.1.
No, it's not Neptune. That has to be fucking Envoy.
He plays with an SMG, and his name is not Hydra.
I got his card right here. It's Envoy. It's got to be Envoy.
It's Envoy.
Damn, bro, I'm getting good at this. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
are very good. That was 3 out of 4. The only one we missed was your favorite player on Minnesota.
I gotta read the fucking raw instead of just saying shit, because I'm not paying attention to the raw.
Let's make it official. Just tell us.
Yeah, he's my favorite player.
Man's calling out a freaking
Wait,
AR.
no, I can't go against Nero, though.
I'm always thinking, I don't know, I'm fucking high, bro. I'm not reading what fucking raw it says down there.
You're going with green.
Makes
They
sense.
take the lead in the best of 5.
I'm gonna go. Miles said that they were gonna win a couple maps in this series,
Oh.
right? I think Falcons can win this control.
Chance, how do you spell Neslo?
Neslo. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can spell Puckett. Can you
Let
use
me
it
put
in a
on my
sentence?
my other headset.
You use it in a sentence. He did
I was
use
trying
it
to
in a
connect
sentence.
it
He
to
used
my
it in a sentence
PC,
of,
but I can only
I
hear
had my
audio in
PC
the
optimized by
gameplay.
Neslo this week, and that
But I
in a
can't
sentence.
talk.
Fantastic.
Yeah, your mic's like
Control,
muffled a
guys,
little
time to
bit.
get into it. Hacienda, it's a mix fest, and let's face it, the Falcons, they love a mix. Here we go. Ultra, you've had a few minutes now to recoup. You've splashed some water on your face. If you clinics, you went outside and let rip. You know, whatever was that.
There we go, Credo.
Yes, indeed. It might have been the doo-doo.
Dude, you're laughing, bro. They're not worried about them.
Well, I mean, good news is,
Yeah, they should be
Steve
though.
keeping the vibes high.
They're about to be the first. They're about to be the first team to let them go 2-1 in a series.
Reset button, enjoy
No,
the
they're not,
3-minute
bro.
break,
Yes, they
and
are,
get
bro.
back into
No, they're
business.
not,
Beans
bro.
also
You don't think so?
I would put money on it, but you know.
You don't want to put money on it?
I want you to keep your money, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
We go. I don't know for certain, but it does look good out there, folks. I'm sure it smells way better than Red Card did for Ultra. But 3-11 so far. They got a lot of time, Chance. A lot of time to think.
Well, you know what? Let me put 50 bucks on that shit, man.
And again, minor 2. I saw one map against Optic Texas for the Vegas Falcons. Now you go up against Ultra. They're going to be on
50 bucks on the dot, man.
On the 2-2
yeah, you got that kind of play money?
100%.
Yeah.
The solo man to try to lock down Rock Hall at least gets one before.
Have Falcons ever played this fucking map?
Yeah, they got slammed.
Joe deceives the lone capture for the moment, but his teammates have plat control, and that makes his life that much easier.
What a pussy. Fuck you, X-Head. Nah, I'm just kidding.
In a cheeky corner, but good work and good teamwork there from the Ultra Boys. They clean shop. They're forcing the back spawn as well, and this should be a zone secured, and that is an angle.
Damn, bro.
Be stealing later today.
Wow, yeah, Joe perceives all of the incoming threats and takes care of them alongside his teammates, and now the B zone. Good stuff over to B. Railroaders A, we're going to clean up the top side of the
map.
No, Exit is Jackal PDW working fantastically over to Joe once again. Only 2 to his name so far, but trying to maintain that top control. He knows the Falcons are out and about now. They are at large, and they are across the map.
Yeah, now CleanX gets to run the right side. Gets a
oh,
little
shit.
Overwhelmed, but Beans actually snuck away one of those kills onto Whom before he had to get out of dodge. This is a 5 life advantage for the moment, and as long as Ultra has a player anywhere near
I think Ultra's like a top 5 team.
Good long term about your chances.
Nah, they're not that good.
Great job of rooting that player.
Yeah, I think they're top 5.
Seems, though, gonna be the next player
top 4, I will put Surge up there.
Clean house, only a 2 life difference.
They're pushing up too. Yo, they're learning. That's amazing. They're learning.
Very clutch 1v1 wins.
I mean, they're not doing the same stupid crap they were doing before.
Trying to push forward. A long, difficult line of sight to work with on the corridor. And they managed to get one end of it safe, so now you get inside out. Oh, plenty of intel. Jamie Craven, what a life this is so far.
X-Man gets one. This guy's got to get his one.
Now Joe sent in for the kill, and he
trade.
No one really able
and
to
then
get
pounce on him.
The Falcons hold again.
Yeah, and worthy of mentioning.
In a spawn. Good route, X-Nid. Your teammates just gotta win their ones and they all die.
Going back to the aims in the feed, so they're trying to figure things out on the fly. But Joe Deceives has made it to the point. He wants to Joe conceives the next 2 ticks. The first one, about to roll 13.
Oh, you had me there. I was about to say conceive as well because he's a daddy. But there you go, a little bit of a different move. As he is now gone as well. So
this isn't actually impossible.
A bit of an advantage, but CleanX is in that top office position. Beans, whoa, through corridor, finds himself a big one. That is the aims, folks, and he puts it to work. Xnid now on a flank, and he's guessed right, and he's still absolutely in the running for a possible 2 here. Can he get them both? Joe's tagged up, but Joe believes in not dying.
Well, he's going to go in for the kill, but he gets flanked in the meantime. So King, that is great teamwork there from the Falcons, able to cover his teammate. So you at least get one guy behind enemy lines. Meanwhile, Doom just waiting for kills to fall into his lap. Heads up on that front. Keep in mind a 9v7, so Ultra have stopped the clock, but both teams need to be careful about the lives.
Oh, here we go. What a gunfight. Xnid 10 and 5.
Gotta clear time. Boys gotta clear time.
Alright, Xnid. Alright.
Clear time. They're not.
There's a single segment remaining at A as they do get that one closed out. Good news there for the run towards defense. Wixel on the defense.
They're just not clearing time.
Tobias Yul Jonsson fighting.
This is why they'll never win a control.
Now for the Falcon. 6 to go for Ultra. And not enough time. You've got to get this cap done.
They're gonna have to fly out to the point, but if you're Ultra, you just cover them. That's it. You just be the watch over.
Shit.
Traded. You have to trade him out though. Next 2 players.
Shit.
5 seconds remaining. Go towards the point. Joe Deceives, get nearby.
Xnid! Yeah, see, look, they're stressing now. They shouldn't be freaking. They shouldn't be losing to these kids. They shouldn't be losing to these kids.
Hey, Joe ain't stressing.
12 kills, nearly half the lives Ultra had. He took away.
That was something. Coming down to what, a 2v1 on the A zone.
Yeah, you know what that means though, Crudo.
What?
This got time and ticks.
Paces here on Hacienda. Again,
that's all they gotta do.
The final looks here. Wonderful Skycam work here to give you the absolute perspective of this 1v2. Joe in trouble. He's going to hit that left route. Dahum with the pressure, though. He got so much damage in, and Xnid at the absolute anchor of the play here. He's not going to let anything go through. Final push towards the end, gets that kill.
There we go.
And that's effective trading from the Falcons.
Now they just gotta stack, bro. They gotta get 3 dead stacks.
Now the question is, will they stack?
That is the question. They just can't be like optics. Oh.
Credit to him as well.
Oh.
Boys weren't able to watch over Fireplace when CleanX was on the time, but just overwhelmed.
Oh, he did. Oh! He's on a 5.
It's a 5 spree. So even in this round, he just opens up with 3. Exon isn't slowing down at all.
Oh my goodness!
Turned to dust. Can barely get himself out.
Greedo!
Once again, he's holding this aggressively. Beans and Insight find their kills on the other side of the map, but that's going to be gone. Big stun.
Greedo!
Huge damage in, but Joe says nay.
Greedo!
King, who finds another. What a hold from the Falcons.
Nah, they're still not gonna win because he's the only one shooting back, and everyone else not doing shit.
So that's a opening moment, and you still don't actually have a ton, and you're still having to fight for the B zone. Good news is they should be able to secure it. Joe Deceive does not have support or backup, and he might not need it. He's gonna
there
do
it is,
all.
bro.
So Falcons, as good as that was, you have a player with 20 kills, and his 3 teammates combined have 22.
Hey, what it's all about, man. We want to get exited back to that sort of charge into battle like this. Getting big pieces, nearly the second on the CleanX there. Good enough for now. 19 to 15 though, Falcons with a solid life lead. They've got a little bit 30 seconds to play with. So they've got to get themselves back over towards these zones. And that's where the slow and steady ultra gameplay is certainly going to pay off there. Don't have to do anything flashy.
There it goes, man. GG's Falcons. It's been a pleasure.
Well, look at the situation now, though.
Dude, Exon has such potential,
You're gonna have to more than likely go towards A just because Joe Deceives is pushed out towards well.
Oh my god, he got fucking slammed.
Where you want, because in spite of the fact that Exon did give you seemingly everything off the break, you end up getting daggered on the round unless Tahum can make it towards the B's home. But
I'm sorry, man.
Did not even try to go for it. Literally stops on the minimap, turns around
Dang,
to look for a kill and go for the trade, so doesn't even make it towards the zone.
Well, didn't he get 2?
That is an example of the 12 overall team in control.
Pretty sure it was 2. I thought I saw 2.
Yeah, it's
we'll find out.
minded
Maybe it was 2.
Ultra, where they find
Dude, he just did bull math tonight.
Catch a couple out.
Huh?
Hold on, I don't even know what that means.
Maybe what?
Exnid's run 21 and 11. We have another look at this live on our replay. And Exnid again, an explosive run through, getting the first few kills there for the Falcons. And this was quite the life chance. I mean, this is great, but you're not wrong. I mean, there's pressure on the backside of the zone there, and it's still like single man on the capture. So, again, an impressive display of skill and impressive timing on the attacks there of the players on spawn, but inefficient use of that time in the life of it by B.
Yeah, I mean, especially for the fact that, like, admittedly in the first push in the hallway when he got the 3 kills, 2 of his teammates had died, so they're coming off spawn, but they still had the map pressure and just not able to convert. That just means they're going to have to.
He said, you need to watch more GTA roleplay.
Ultra do have a pretty sizable advantage in this moment. I know from Ultra, it was just a mixy moment towards the end where they ended up taking the L. They're trying to clean things up a little bit. And they didn't have to get 5 kills off the rip for one player. They already had 2 ticks of the B zone secured, so a little bit of a different style here in control.
Yeah, it's 2 players on the zone there. They take a couple of gunfights when they need to. Nice trades here from Insight, maintaining this presence right now. So you've got to keep pulling those members of the Falcons forward. You've got one of them heading in and spawning. Again, this is that chaotic lineup right now. You'd expect that from the Vegas Falcons, keeping Toronto guessing. But right now, a single avenue they have to work with, and they're going to take it. If they can get towards B, a single segment is all that remains. And with 4 players in proximity to it, they'll cap it fast. Good stuff out of King. Pulls down at least 1.
Oh, nice
what
for
a
B as well. And by the way, the reason you're able to save 4 players nearby for B, they make fun of Insight for playing slow, but his ability to stay alive and get his teammates back into position is what should deliver them this B zone. Wixel doesn't win the gunfight. Jackal gets it done. And because Insight stays alive over towards you, he maintains.
Yo, Wixel might have just told him the round.
So Insight again.
Dude, Wixel's fucking going double nerve. He's going double fucking nerve, man.
That's a very, very strong narrative, folks, that we are pushing. And with damn good reason. Lovely shots there from Benjamin Beans as he gets himself in on towards the A side of the map. And again, that zone is a hot one indeed, folks. A lot of control needed. And speaking of control, you have guaranteed defense in round 5 for Ultra.
Back with the Jackal as well. So just a fun look, brand new haircut, made brand new insight, I suppose. But the SMG is down low. They're looking for the fresh over towards Fireplace, and that is a.
Why are they not clearing it,
Maybe
bro?
sets his teammates up. 2 bodies on the point.
Oh
Clinics,
my
Beans picking up the
goodness,
kills.
bro. I thought they learned.
Home to the objective. Everybody else off spawn. And I missed it on the mini-map, but somehow when there's 2 players stacking over towards A, there's an Ultra player getting a kill out of rock. So whatever was happening on the mini-map there, Ultra happy for it. Now their sizable advantage they already have in this map nearly going to be secured as the defense is for the final round, should we get there.
And this is the nade on the King. Yeah, it lands. I mean, talk about a perfect nade. Not only for the kill there, but Xnid is so heavily damaged approaching the attack there on towards that zone. So B well handled there by Toronto Ultra on the attack. Joe sets his boys up for a couple of good ones, and they managed to effectively capture the zone. Falcons, you got to do a lot of work here, lads. You're not going to have defense for the final round, but you've absolutely got to win 2 attacking rounds. Here we go.
Yeah, and Xnid, still 26 kills, looks like a phenomenal stat line, but you're going to need another big round to make things happen. Here's the highlight reel sort of situation over towards the hallway. Oh. And he makes that place his zone. Insight gets the drop, but all of his teammates fall as well. You got a triple stack rolling through, so this is the teamwork you're wanting to see from Falcons.
Hey man, just stack the point. It's something we've screamed about for quite some time. King, can he get any out of his life? He's very damaged there. Beans just have to come in there and cough on him. Kleenex, the same thing there, but whom Wixel gets there a little bit too late, and he's unable to win the fight. Again, too many Ultra players to deal with. They're going to drain that second segment of progress at B, and on the approach now through Rock. Looks like Joe deceives. Oh, he's got a corner, and he's going to get a couple more.
Kleenex on the prowl. That is phenomenal trigger discipline. Little small things like that can go a long way, but cleans up the one big kill, and you're keeping pace. Wixel is able to slip the net, so 2 players going to go get sent to deal with him, and Kleenex gets the tags in, leaves it for his teammate. Insight's going to call out, hey, it's the entire team. Toby, please help me.
Yep, Toby, go. Here comes Joe. Oh, he manages to somehow find a kill there on the back end with a stun. Out of the Kleenex, Toby, please help me. Here he comes. Same day delivery on 1. Can he make it 2? Final 30 on the round as Ultra have done an outstanding job.
What map did you know that? Imagine.
That's 1, 2.
I told you, this is why I didn't want to bet, bro.
Spawn. Ultra absolutely running it here on Hacienda.
Yeah, and that is hesitation in a game mode where when you're coming off spawn, you just don't have a lot of time. All those players out towards Rock, they just get finessed by Ultra, and they really just stop forcing the issue. It took them so long to even slide through that door.
And this is why they want to bet anything, bro.
Skyline hardpoint. Hey, Chris, not over yet, bro.
Ah, man, they're not winning no fucking hardpoint.
You don't think so, bro?
Hell no.
Hacienda win as well for the controlled game mode. So Ultra, they've seen the ball go through.
If they're lucky enough, they'll win one at the end of the fucking season. Just like how the fucking the Ravens did.
As soon as Xnid did not
on
get
M32
kills in a single round
on the last major.
Just fine.
Absolutely fine. And that's what it sounds like, folks. Absolutely.
When they upset the Boston Breach.
Having himself a nice map there in the damage department, north of 3k, 23 and 17 in the end. 17 of those non-traded. Plenty of assists there for the Ultra Boys as well, clearly communicating very, very effectively. Good stuff there. As another respawn, our second of the series now comes to a close, and again, it is the Toronto Ultra Boys. Our Canadian comrades finding a big dub there. We'll go to another hardpoint, another chance, and again, not a good look for the Falcons. This could be the last run they have in this series, or is it the first win? History about to be made, folks, here in the CDL.
Either history made or history continued, but either way, the record books are going to be taking notice. A couple nice runs, though, from Kleenex. Had some big wins, and, I mean, Kleenex continues to provide just elite-level SMG gameplay across the board in all modes. Always a fun player to watch, and again, Ultra, I'd be interested to hear what exactly happened in their minds on the red card, but where they got caught in that game mode. We saw Joe's team doing the thing, making sure he hit the reset button, going to map number 3, and him and the boys delivered. And that is a nice pistol shot there from Beans. Maybe one of the finest in the league.
One of. I mean, there's a couple of contenders there, but Beans very, very happy with that one. I think it was 2 headshots, which really, really hurt King on the fight there. But yeah, Beans towards the end here as well. Massive pressure in the lobby of the Vegas Falcons. This is a terrible place to be. If you haven't a call out, the boys are in there. They've got many ways in, many ways out, and it just puts you under a tremendous amount of hot bother. As we go now into another hard point, Falcons' degree of dejection as they now go in a Skyline. And again, mate, we've seen this team run up some mean scores on Skyline. They have been unable to.
So the
close
Bomas
out.
is from GTA roleplay from Zuma. I guess he's been watching Zuma.
Reset themselves and maintain any sort of pressure. Will that be the case here? Ultra. First hardpoint and protocol, a very different one. A 250 to 68, an absolute blowout. Who knows what comes next?
And, you know, possibly I will be eating my words in the next 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the length of the map. But I think the same theme for Hardpoint for Falcons that we touched on the protocol has also existed for Skyline. Like at the start of the year, they had a handful of close maps, those 10, 15-point games, and everybody's going, oh my God, Skyline, what a mixy map. Well, as the pro teams have developed it, a lot of teams have gotten a lot better at slowing the game down and actually executing on a bunch of different hills or executing on these moments of rotation. And over the course of time, Falcons, I think, have been receiving bigger and bigger losses on this map. So I think on Skyline, they're averaging a loss by about 80 points. So 12th in the league in that category. So 0-9 on the map, but also the worst point differential when they're taking these losses. And Ultra, I mean, 5-1 record on Skyline. They've only gotten better.
Yeah, absolutely. If the desk can hear me, I'm sure Puckett and Ant can. We do have to ask Joe if we do get him for the interview at the end, or at least one of the teammates, what that smell was, folks, because I do need to know. Major 2, this is how things have gone for Ultra. Couple of L's, couple of dubs. Falcons right now, I mean, they're sitting pretty. They play Optic and Surge, so a very, very different look going into the next few. Again, a top-tier team and a bottom-tier team as they've got to figure things out in the road towards LAN. Once again, Ultra, a squad that everyone expects to do fantastically well, and occasionally don't quite deliver. Plenty of time to still turn that all around.
You really are the Cronkite of the CDL, though. You know,
Thanks,
the hard-hitting.
I'm surprised Entei's still in the fucking league.
I do. I need to know. I need to know. Here we go. Fist bumps have been received. And we go to Skyline, and we are going to be running plenty of submachine guns, folks, so far. Not a single lick from the Falcons, 0-9, and a big difference there in the score lines. But hey, the Ultra chance at 5-1. Their holds at first and their breaks at third. This is a fantastic map for them.
Yeah, I can't even really conceptualize where the victory could or will be for the Falcons or what their path is going to be. Kleenex had a phenomenal map number 1, and Kleenex also is amongst the very best players on Skyline as well. So definitely a force on the map, someone to be feared. And I mean, I think last time I mentioned this for Kleenex on this map, you had like an average performance, and it was Joe Deceives that popped off. So Ultra on Skyline, they certainly have options.
Explosive opener on the way towards the Jacuzzi. King's going to get a couple here. On board with Wixel now, doing his very best to stay alive with his insight. Oh dear, 3 down. Last man, Wixel. A pop
Gravity Beans' biggest enemy.
Just gets him for his second. Ultra with a hill.
That was clinical.
Dude, run to the fucking idiot.
Ends up getting traded out for that kill on King.
Because he said a bull mask on tonight. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, you need to watch more GTA roleplay. I'm like, is that from Zuma? He's like, yep, I'm gonna wear the bull mask tonight. And I was like, I don't watch Zuma's GTA roleplay. And he's like, you're dead to me.
He's gonna have about a 10-point lead going into new. Unfortunately for them, Ultra, we already saw it.
I just when I was laughing emojis. That's it.
Guys like Insight really do anchor these back spawns.
I mean, he is.
I'm sure. I'm guessing that he wears like a bull mask.
No way. Insight, he's got a lot of damage into these players. He's bought his boys the time, but he can't do any more with that life. Beans down the back stairs. Perfect corner to be in. You gonna check it? Yeah, you are. Excellent. Wins a big one. That's the break. Falcons are in.
I mean, yeah, I was the #1 team on holds. That did not last very long. Unfortunately, Joe Deceives got behind them instantly.
Yep.
So, well, they're number 7 in holds, I think, for Falcons, and 12th on breaks. The one time they get the break, it lasted 5 seconds. So I don't even know if technically that counts as break for the Falcons, because it didn't even last for long enough. So how fast the map can be turned on its head. Joe Deceives delivers.
Yeah, Joe cleaves to lead change now. Ultra starting to walk away with this one. Over towards P3 we go. And again, Falcons in position. Falcons with arrows all over that point.
What's up, dog?
Most bases covered. We'll find out how this one goes, because Ultra have been superb on the approach.
Wow,
One down, one more in the other side. Over to Clinics now trying to find the trace. 3 dead, last man gone. That is a perfect 4-man wipe. Ultra.
Yeah, Insight legit didn't see him like sort of supine behind the table though, so I'm stealing that one. I'm stealing from Insight the angle he had on Hacienda as well, so I got things to try out tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a delightful time if you're in Crimson right now. Ashworth in all the nerdy spots.
3-piece from Doom.
7 and 5 out Kleenex. We've talked about his inconsistency in game, and so far he's having himself a good one. Not an easy thing to do in the respawns against the Falcons because things can get very, very mixy.
Oh shit!
Once again, they're keeping this kitchen hot right now. 3 players still alive and kicking, rotating towards New as well. Joe's in and wins that one against Wixel, and arguably going for the second.
They played so good in the beginning, but they fall off like halfway through.
Yeah,
I mean, Xnid just had to have heard the comm. Joe Deceives is right next to you. He is one shot.
Oh my god, dude.
Please trade him. And Xnid lays down, and Joe Deceives fries him. So
yep, by 1 point.
Could have flipped the map.
Oh no, they're not.
Just not knowing when to hit the go button. Unfortunate little sequence there. We'll see if Ultra can deliver again. #1 hold team. They got the spawns for the moment. The Falcons have a lot of pressure.
Yeah, Joe now trying to hold on. Right now he's not having to worry too much about things. There we go. Dahoom gets involved. Nice pinch now. Last man alive on the point is going to be Beans as Joe bereaves, unable to do anything about his teammates there on the point. Right back into life we go though. Couple more kills from Insight and Kleenex right off the spawn. Toronto have done a fantastic job of stabilizing. Oh, and now course correcting. 2 for Joe. Hard point Ultra.
Not bow down. Joe Bereaves is next level. That's it. All good. GG. Go next.
His boys were out, mate. They were done. 15 seconds to go here on Bathroom, and it's squeaky clean from Ultra. The Beans in the shower. No sodium on that. No starch. No nothing. Ultra. We want to go now for a quick listen in and see how they sound.
One's like, yo, what is he's low. Low rugs now, yep. What's front line?
Look at Beans playing Hill Time.
Looking like a Credo out there.
The piano.
Yeah. Dude, I was so mad last night, bro, because my fucking back button was fucking me up, bro. I'll try to go prone or slide, and it wouldn't fucking slide or go prone. Dude, I got scared when I took that little button off, and it fell out, and I put it back, and I was like, oh, okay. So it just, you know.
I already went kitchen. I have kitchen covered. I'll look under. Didn't see anything. They're gonna go top on you. That's top. Two top. Let's give up under. Two top. Yeah, you're good. Give me time. No, weak. 2. I will jump down. One more top.
I'm weak. He has an AR. Wow.
I ran back.
Enough.
I think one got P2. I think we're gonna pitch bridge, right? I'm going top out.
Can only go piano. Yo, what's tiles being hit once.
Tiles?
That's nice. Nice shit. Trees. Could be trees. Yeah, trees.
Time me. A little bit weak. Yeah, couch corner. Actually, be tiles maybe then. Tiles weak. Two. Other guy's weak.
I'm absolutely bro. Tree. Back top. Hold him back, okay?
Nothing back top, boys. Maybe couches. I want 2 tiles.
Yo, Beans. Yo, he got checked by that. He got checked. Oh my goodness, bro. He got checked out by that. It's crazy.
Well done. I have under. What's your bridge runner? Did you stun left, Jimmy?
I'm playing 13.
Am I top bridge? Yeah.
Go up. Close to me.
Okay, let's go.
Close.
They could spawn out. They could spawn next to you. What's in the closet?
Yeah, this one with you.
Chances classic vintage comms out of the Ultra Boys, but it's vintage gameplay out of Kleenex. Man, those wins are insane.
I think, well, I mean, the wins are good.
Get fucking bloody spat on, mate.
I think I'm even more impressed by like his spawn knowledge and awareness. There were some in my mind, wild spawns that came through the Falcons on P2, and Kleenex is just there, dialed in, reading it the entire way. So, I mean, emphatic work on the skill front, but the knowledge is there as well. I think Beans is maybe looking for some cutoff kills to get his boys the pressure, and it ends up working out beautifully. Kleenex delivers 2 in the feed. Joe Deceives wipes off the last Falcons player, and another break is in. Falcons, though, didn't get a 100-point club. So
well, they do. They do. Find that. I mean, final 20
seconds.
Get 1
second on P4 at least. That'd be fine.
Yeah, they're holding on to to P4 very, very admirably so far, but problem, Beans. Wixel, great shots there at range. Beans brought the wrong gun in the fight now, and Kleenex has managed to slip round through. That is a fantastic turn from King, though, keeping him out the point. Again, a dangerous scoreline right now for the Ultra Boys. They've got themselves right in position here for the win. Joe can't get in and out there on the attack. And over to Insight trying to get involved, and we are way over 100 points now for the Vegas Falcons, and good hold so far.
And Exit with a big 2 as well, shutting down Grass. His teammates just have to look forward. Unfortunately, you're looking at Kleenex in that moment, so it's still a scary sight no matter what you're dealing with. And Ultra at least forced a little bit of a spawn out, so trying to collect a little bit of this time. They certainly have the pressure. Kills getting traded, but
you're missing
Wixel
one.
and Exit and King delivering
Gotta
the
rotate.
Falcons boys.
Oh my god, yeah, Doom loves that freaking side chow.
Very nice 3 to 4. You're not going to get a bit of the point. You might get the butt of the point, and that is going to be the scrap time as Joe Deceives picks up another crazy kill. King over the time, though. Now Kleenex is fighting on the inside. Can he get another point? No. 3 dead again. Ultra pushed out, and so's Dahum. Right now into the fray, and he gets killed by Beans. What a shot.
Yeah, and getting that entry kill means you've just locked down the power positions for this rotation. So Beans in a comfortable spot. Joe Deceives made it to his home up top white, but all of his teammates actually fall. He doesn't have to be worried about Falcons getting too much time here in this moment, but Ultra still going to have to work a little bit harder, try to collect this P1 time and close this game out.
Yeah, it's fine time as well. Joe's only going to get 1 out of that life, traded out instantly. Falcons again with a little bit of P1 presence. This has been a lovely chain, 3 to 4, back over to 1. They've done a good job, man. This is good ass time, in the words of TJ Haley. 35 to go here on P1. Ultra starting to get things going a little bit. Very, very concerned about the P2 rotation as well.
Well, they're going to give at least one last hit. 3 players coming in from the hallway to get him away from this time. Good reads, good isolation on the player on the hill. And when all the trades roll through, last man standing was Dahum for the squad, and Beans ends up flipping him. So if there's any way to hand the game towards the Falcons, it would be a moment like that.
Holy frijoles. That's not ideal. Final 5 go to Ultra. Vegas Falcons.
I'm not saying anything, Credo.
Gods,
I'm not saying a freaking word.
Now they've got the setup. Now they've got themselves in position. Can they survive the opening wave of kills? Beans now trying to make amends, and he gets involved. So Joe up the zip. Nobody watches it. It's a perfect break. It's 3 now as Joe deceives. Joe finds 2. There is Kleenex for the time, and that will be the series.
Yeah, no worries. Be happy. You can flip the spawns. You're cooling it. It's just an opportunity for Kleenex to get more kills.
Absolutely, and he will do just that. That is it, folks. 3-1. The final scoreline as Toronto Ultra dominate the respawns, get absolutely destroyed in the S&D. We keep things together there in control. Vegas Falcons, another tough loss there.
Fuck, bro.
Yo, my bad, bro. I was trying to gas you, Credo, and everybody's just coming at you, bro.
What a glorious
It's not good, man.
I mean, I thought this was gross.
I don't need no gas, bro.
If you lose a map 1 of the Falcons, like the nerves are gonna be instant. That's like champs, grand finals.
I'll put Higreg cheese.
Complete hypothetical.
Well,
oh my god, they got fucking stuff. Jesus, dude.
Point is secure.
For the COD world, for the competitive COD world, especially since the CDL's been around, you come in and you are going up against the best of the best that there have been. This is not an easy thing to do. So kudos to him. Once it's
Point is secure.
Good stuff from Ultra. Do some soul searching that because they beat.
That is a learning experience to be sure, and a wonderful P4 hold. You saw the first go around, nice little full 60, getting thrown in the mix on Skyline. Anytime you can burn Money Hill, you're going to be happy. But I know who's even happier, Miles. It's the desk. Perfect predictions they had. How did you guys see this one coming?
2 in a row, and we're pretty good when Allie's not here.
Listen, I'm locked in, bro. I told you, I'm not trolling anymore. I'm picking the team.
3 to 4 hidden heroes. Now he's got back-to-back direct The easy favorite here as Falcons are still looking for their first match win. They did look good in the search and destroy, but after that we saw a close control that was taken over by Skyline. This is a clean win for Toronto.
Hey, bro, my prediction were right on that one, Crudo. I said it was gonna be 3-1.
Son of a bitch, bro. I should have went with my guts. I should have put 3-1.
I know, they're gonna win a search at least,
They had
bro.
a huge opportunity over at that P2, and I feel like it's this hill every time for them, man. They play
Y'all
so
like a breakup. I got set and started missing y'all. Yes.
Here, it's like, dude, we gotta push out and get that first kill, and then get ready as a team to like trade out from there and retain the spawn.
God damn, I should start trusting my guts more.
Toronto Ultra just exposing it a bit on this map.
But at the same time I can't, because I don't know how the fuck you don't know if it's gonna be a fucking upset or not.
Game two in the surge, he popped off, huge ace, and then he had a great control, especially early on in that very first round. Gotta show him some love because he's really been developing as the season has went.
Our minor 2 bracket featured Toronto getting knocked out by Vancouver. They finished top 4. Today they gathered another 10 points with a win.
Yo, why are we still talking the highlights?
It's now time to talk about it with the one and only.
Big Daddy's way. What the fuck?
Feel for you
you know, it was a pretty okay match. I mean, pretty quick for everyone at home and for us. Obviously, the S&D was a little bit.
You dare me to say my king, J-Hype?
One of them is what it is, you know. But yeah, pretty clean.
My god, Mr. J-Hype.
Texas back in the minor, and then you ran into Vancouver surge.
Let's talk about. Don't know how bad it is to travel away and can't play. Oh shit.
I mean, we just trying to replicate our scrims to our matches. I mean, our hard point in scrims is really good.
Okay.
Doesn't always translate into matches that well, so we're just trying to do that as much as we can, and then obviously get our control down. Our control's probably been our worst game mode so far this year, which is weird because I'm normally unreal at control. Toronto in the past have been great at control, so I think we will find it, and once we do, we'll be in a really good spot.
Beans, I want to ask you, coming into the last couple tournaments, I mean, going into the major, you guys had a high seed. I mean, going into the minor, get reverse swept, and then in the last minor, obviously, you lose to Surge 3-0. But outside of that, you guys have been so excellent in some of these online stage matches. What's happening in the tournament atmosphere for you guys? And in you particular, what's going on in
Yo, Crudo, what are you talking about right now, man?
Oh, the gift that Jay put in.
That looks nice, Crudo.
Wait, what? Oh, no, I'll send about GTA because the metallic blue. I thought you were saying. I thought you were. He's a calm down, Joe. What the fuck?
And then, yeah, even the LAT games.
Wait, what?
It's really close, and we're just throwing the matches. So I think it just comes down to closing maps and closing situations. But we'll get there, I think.
And
oh, he meant to say the J-Hype.
Adjusted your mentality and approach towards like improving a team in Call of Duty. Now sitting alongside.
Oh yeah, he meant to add J-Hype.
What does that even mean, though?
To be honest, just listen to the guys and
I guess since I gave with you, I guess I don't know.
Almost, so I got to show up for them, and yeah, obviously they're veterans and
you make all that money, but wait, you make all that money buy you a console, $300. That's chopped. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
C9. I think they found their flow a little bit. The AR duos found their flow, and I think.
I gotta buy drip.
I like that insight.
That's true. That's what some would say. Shit, I gotta buy drip.
10 more points.
No mommies.
That is 10 that they needed. I was just looking at our preview of what the bracket could be at Major 2. Toronto was an 8th seed entering this matchup. That would put you up against LA.
Dude, that fucking blue, that red looks nice. That metallic red looks nice.
Toronto was like, yo, we gotta get up at least number 5.
Yeah, let's try to get a top 4 seed if you're Toronto Ultra. Still within their sights, gotta improve. But like Bean said, like the respawn has to get better.
We're going to break. When we come back, we've got more Call of Duty. The French fans, it's time to get loud. You are running out of time to score points towards champs.
So last one. Cloud9 against Gentlemates?
Yeah.
Nah, what the fuck?
That is actually what happened. I mean, that is literally what happened.
Chubbs told him he was out and he fucking ran and hit.
I mean, yeah, that is semi what happened.
Wait, about what?
Remember when I started criticizing him and I said I was joking halfway?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
That's what Runtz was talking
about. What the fuck? He's like, what the fuck, Nicholas? I don't hide. Come on.
He hid it. He hid. Hey man, nothing else to do, bro.
the son of a bitch. Come on, Cloud9. Come on, Civ, go off. Dude, I think Run's gonna beat me. Fuck, bro.
Scrap gets kill number 40 as he finally gets felled. 0-4, a big double. Wait a second, dude's able to find one around the back. Vancouver, miraculously, with just really 2 players alive.
That's crazy, dude. I'll never forget this match.
Shuts down more Thieves members. Nasty still staying safe by the trophy. 0-4 shuts it down inside.
Damn, Vancouver held that whole fucking P4 and won the fucking game. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane.
Steal away the map.
The square up child for the gunfight. First blood though from Crimp. He's playing spoiler. Give him the ace.
God damn, he's going for it.
God damn.
Yes, what's an ace? That's a 4v2. Second tick is locked. In LA, they may just want to run forward here. See if they can try to find a way to stop this. And they may just be able to get this one.
God damn it, bro.
Nasty versus Envoy. Both players off the regen. Nasty being danced with. And contest is in. Envoy secures the 1v1.
Envoy!
Non-traded kills. That guy just did it all there for LA.
25 seconds left. Ultra have given themselves very little time to fix this problem. Receives, can fix nearly everything with his PDW, baby. In the corner. 3. Gonna get a 4th. Gross. Out of Joe to Steves.
Oh my god, yo. Yeah, that's just not necessary right there out of Mr. Neptune. Now you give them an opportunity to catch the timing on the site. 3v1, all of them the Nasty. Can he find anything for free? Shots over the top, not gonna happen. Scrap for the win. And the super team built to win championships finally secures it here in Minor 2.
The 2025 LAG Team Pack is available right now. Each pack includes home and away operators, as well as this weapon camo to assert your royal will in the lobby. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
That for real. I like Cloud9's intro kind of goes hard a little bit.
We're back, everybody. It's
Out the.
We got Gentlemates loading into the server against
How
New
a pocket
York's
thing?
Cloud9. Let's take a look.
It's like not for real.
We were on Blow It Up.
That's
once.
just funny
That was
as
the
hell.
very first game.
It's like not for real. We're
of our
back.
Major 2 qualifiers. After that series, we're like,
That
oh
shit
no,
is
don't
fun.
blow it up. You might have something here.
Yeah, I mean, they were unbelievable, right? They started 3-0ing teams. They figured out their hard points. Sib started to spawn in and look like the super slayer that he was the last couple of years. And, you know, I talked about it
Talk your
before the
shit, Sib.
season.
Talk your
It's
fucking
all
shit.
about the dynamic between the ARs of Attach and Sib. You had to get Attach.
Man, Sib hasn't even won the ring yet.
Now on this stage, the stats are reflected. He's getting in that hill.
Will he
Subsequent
ever
down, Sib
win
is
the ring?
fine.
Probably
It's really
not.
simple
I
when
mean,
it
I don't know.
comes down to
Scrappy
it,
hasn't
folks.
won a ring
Like, this
yet.
team has the players who can turn up. We need them to in the big moments, and then the search and destroy has been cleaned up as well. So Cloud9 New York surging.
But the quote-unquote super team.
Field guard as well. Accuracy. Now coaching this Cloud9 roster. Talking with Sid, we asked him what improvements did you make. Well, we just
Not
started
for
listening
real.
to Lamar a little bit. Lamar's got him on
Well, that'll
track.
work.
Attach jumping in the hard point while the rest of the team slays
I
around
think
him. His
Attach is
numbers are
washed
looking
already, man.
great. Not compared to what he used to put up, but the team's dubs are coming now.
Yeah, I mean, Attach
Cramp had
90
his
seconds in the
moments.
hill right now.
He's
That's a
alright.
Big difference from stage 1, man. And you look at Sib, I mean, the direct beneficiary of that, one of the leaders in terms of damage in HP right now, also 1.2. Like, he's frying. Like, he's back to the old ways of Sib.
Is Pristo still on the team?
In the CDL.
Oh,
Priesta?
without question, bro. We get the Hacienda. That guy's
Yeah, he's
taking
in
some routes
Gentlemates.
primarily through the water.
You'll see him in the water there for Cloud9.
Guys is on
the other side of this
bench.
fight. We've got a Bulldog playing for
Still?
Gentlemates. And while they made a run to the top 4, it wasn't enough to earn 10 points. Let's take a look at a squad that Squeaked out a match win in a bracket.
I don't know, man. They just need to blow up the fucking team.
Of our overall leaderboard with 3 world champions on the salary.
You talk about blow it up, watch. This is the team that's on it. And honestly, I don't even feel like
You would have thought Priestahh would have 2 rings, but he only has 1.
Then you bring him back in, you drop Skies.
No, he has 2. Oh, you're right, he has 1.
Search and destroy. And it looks
I thought he won the online with FaZe. You're right.
He gets the next match. Search looks awful once again. So for them, like, just been trying to do soul searching. The roster has not been working in really any game modes besides Control.
Man, Kissman got a haircut. Look at that shit.
I like
you gotta
it.
figure out Search or
Taking a look at the starting lineup today, Lunars is that player who came up after Neptune.
Lunars.
From the same roster. Both Challengers players trying to make their impact, but Lunars, I feel like
Dude, people would have thought Priestahh would have had 2 rings.
over a game as an AR compared to Neptune on the SMG.
Yeah, it's better than having no rings.
Recently, though, alongside Priestahh, they were running 3, if not 4 Jackals at once.
Yeah, I mean, it'll work on maps like... He looks so comfortable when he had the sub in his hand, right? We watched the Vault.
And if you have no rings, you have
chips. It's
chips.
hard to make as much of an impact, right? Especially to a team like this, where it's like, you don't even exactly know where the struggles are coming from if you're this roster. It's why they've made multiple changes.
Let's take a look at where we're going to be playing tonight, Nameless. We've got 5 maps loading up with
Hacienda, Protocol, Vault, Protocol. It's not bad.
We're going to Krem's Playground.
I think they should add at least a red card or some shit.
Is he in the water? Where will he be on search and destroy? Hardpoint, that's the toss-up for me, though. Can LAG start this series with a map win?
I mean, they're 5 and 9 in map 1. It's going to be very tough. And then Hacienda in Search and Hardpoint are some of C9's better maps. For LAG, though, we'll say they're 2-0 Hacienda Hardpoint, so could start
Not for
off
real.
But man, looking at that, I mean, Joe even looked back. He's like, dude, this is going to be a tough one. Yeah, I don't know why they're choosing to play back-to-back Hassies.
Mac ready to rock. We're just waiting on Sib to take his seat. Once he's there, we jump into game number 1, but it's time to lock in our official picks. Allie, you get to go first. She is 2 for 2 on the day, and I'm going to do the same thing. We're going blue.
Yeah, I'm going C9. No more trolls for me. I picked LAG enough, bro.
You gave us a little bit of faith in the minor, and then you ripped it away from us. I said they got top 4. I was lying to folks. Merc and Maven, top 8 LAG. Can they finish top 8 going into the bracket?
Fucking sub. A nigga can't leave because that nigga's assuming it's crazy. What the hell?
For a long time with LAG, we thought they were close. We talked beginning of the year. Like, they were losing a lot of game 5s, but their hardpoint looked okay. Like, we knew the pedigree of the players. Like, we're like, they're close. They're close. Maybe they can figure it out. Then it was like, okay, maybe it's like a 1-person change and you can figure it out. Are you sort of at the point, like, it's just a bigger change than that? Like, maybe they're just not as close as we thought they were?
Well, I mean, it's just you have rosters. You've had like 2 different roster changes now. I just don't know if we've given this enough time.
That's kind of my question.
Fucking Mario, he'd be saying the gayest fucking shit ever.
I think the biggest thing for them is like you found a win at the minor, and that was an extra week. It's kind of what I talked about last week.
Dude,
right?
that's
like
fucking crazy. I don't know where the fuck he finds this fucking shit.
Struggling, it gives you another week to prep for these major 2 qualifiers, some more practice, so you're not 0-6.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, they've been struggling on one side. It's been the
not for real
conversation on the other side. Before we talk about
dude, that shit stuck in my head.
The remaining strength of schedule looks like, you know, you have Cloud9 today, which is a tough matchup. Then you have a layup with Falcons, and then face a tough one. Then Optic. I don't know. I mean, right now with Optic's form, that's a winnable match. It just is, unless there's been some big improvements in the Optic camp. So maybe you could find a couple of dubs, but your only chance probably to get to like winners would be what, finish out like 3-1.
Yeah, you would have to probably win this.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to say. You probably have to win this.
This is a massive. Yeah, it's a massive. If they want to go 3-4, then maybe a tiebreaker.
And that's just the assumption that I don't view the phases of winnable match really. The other 2 maybe, but we'll see if they're able to do it. But where it's been, you know, kind of chaos and frustrations on one side, Cloud9's been trending in the right direction. I mean, I know I was real critical of this team at the beginning because I just didn't like the composition. It wasn't looking very good. I mean, I'm changing now. It's been enough of a body of work now. They're looking like a much improved team. You know, they're shouting out to accuracy, focused on the hard point, getting attached in the hard point more. The search has been improving. Like, there's been a lot of solid stuff from Cloud9. Like, are you a believer yet? They're right in the fray. After you like take out the top 3 teams.
I mean, they're in there. Yeah, I mean, compared to where they were.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. Like, I trust this team, but you can see here they're dominating teams. And then you look at that Surge loss, and maybe at the moment we're like, all right, we're not really sure still Cloud9, but now you're like, all right, that's a good loss, right? In a game 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you beat a good Ultra, you beat a Breach, who is probably another one of the teams that's maybe slipping right now. But what has happened? You've had Surge going this way, you've had Cloud9 going this way, so it's been fun to watch.
And I think that Royal Ravens won tomorrow will give us some more information about this Cloud9 team. The one against FaZe definitely will. to see where they're actually at. Excited to get this one going. I mean, it could be the beginning of a run here for Gorillas.
All right.
Well, midway through Qualifier 2, where they can turn nothing into something. For Cloud9, yeah, I mean, your only losses have been in Vancouver, and you lost to Thieves at the minor. Like, those look great. Those are 2 top 3 teams right now. So you are feeling good, sitting pretty. You're getting to some of your bread and butters when you talk about the Haciendas. We'll take a look at Hardpoint, where you're sitting for the last 10.
Well, and this is kind of the thing too with Cloud9. It's like, it's not just that like their hardpoint's gotten better. Like, they're 6-4. Honestly, it's their entire game. Their search has gotten much better. They're winning controls. So it's yeah, it's just that. It's like they've whatever changes they made in between a major one and now, they are improved tenfold.
Yeah, and like we don't really get to hear the coaches' interactions with teams or how much work they put in or exactly what that is, but I think we always thought like Accuracy being a coach, he just seemed like that just made sense. So good to hear the guys shout him out, and good to see what seemed to be some fantastic improvements for this Cloud9 team. And this is one where you thought Cloud9 had the ability to dominate. We'll see if
Not
they're going to be able to do that here.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at sort of the map vetoes, you're like 2 Haciendas for this Cloud9 team. Like maybe they're 2 best maps when you talk about those game modes. So very comfortable map here. But LAG, you've been scrimming. You're going off of scrim data. What has been going on?
Oh shit!
A great start here at 3-0.
You think Priest is gonna have a masterclass?
It's just a question of, was this past week a better week of practice? How
You think Priest is gonna have a masterclass?
Yeah, I mean, that you were talking so much about buying your team a week with the minor, buying some extra
Because he'd be popping out a random fucking game.
Shuts them down, but like, that's especially important to teams that are making some changes, trying to find some rhythm to their gameplay with somebody new in the lineup. We'll see if it paid off.
Ah, shit.
A week maybe for like an
Come on, Sib, don't let me down, Sib.
a long time to improve. I think a week.
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold just went to the
Browns.
Browns.
Yeah,
What?
No doubt about it. Yeah, your practice is you're a lot more focused. Just simple things, how you like to play situations. But yeah, as a new squad, every single day you're getting better.
Well, that's what we're hoping for him at least. So we've been waiting for this team to turn around, like we were for a lot of teams. Cloud9 being one of them. Cloud9 seemingly done it though.
Titans release pass rusher laundry.
Defenses here, and he's able to slide through and get a second one.
Commanders.
Sib will pick up the third, and
Browns owner refuses to meet with him.
Here for Cloud9 New York.
Texans parting ways with Mason.
Centering on point from Sib. It's clean headshots out of him. He knows he's got Kismet just waiting, like, good luck, go ahead and pop, and they're able to take it.
Yeah, that's just a great little team shot. Just his, I mean, he's got a little advantage right there in that pop-up, but, you know, Kremp's like, hey, Sib, shoot this guy with me easy.
Seahawks GM talking to a ton of teams about Metcalf trade.
Forward, getting positions to break this P3 setup here from LAG. But a nice job there at that P2, Cloud9, that money hill, really cashing in.
Yeah, good break and cash again, exactly. As you said, can they break and cash again? Okay.
You think teams will pay DK Metcalf 30 mil per year?
Anything if you're the lone guy, you're not going to, or are you still? Lens is there, finally.
He would just shoot this guy.
Yeah, no, I was actually wondering, like, I was wondering how he hadn't dropped yet. Finally, he is going to drop, though. That's a clean
trophies
break.
down there, like, yeah, someone's got it.
I wonder what teams are interested in Metcalf.
Well, with a quick break at P2 and now a quick break.
Someone said Baltimore would be the best choice.
A really significant lead here early on. Sib continues
Look at Sib going out. Fuck yeah, Sib.
A thing of beauty. His confidence is there, and my guy's frying.
Yeah, I mean, he's on.
Dude, look at Sib go, bro.
As well, these 2 ARs haven't died in over 2 minutes. Finally, attached to get traded out. 10 seconds left here, but guess what? First player here gonna be Sib. Up to 8 in a row. He knows where the spawns are coming in.
Dude,
on the way
they're getting fucking slammed.
And well, this is what Hacienda is, a more traditional style hardpoint map. You get punished if you don't rotate early. If you get broke early, you get punished, and that's what is happening right now to LAG.
For a second, I blacked out, and I thought we were watching the Falcons map 1 again. Like, this is a blowout. Up 100 is Cloud9.
Shit.
8 spree for Sib. Get it to 9, looking for double digits. Not going to happen as he'll finally get cut down, and you need
Dude, I love Sib, bro. He's doing everything. Oh shit, not me to do that.
How about a missile?
Unfortunately, yes. You gave up a streak. You're at the open hard point at Rock, and
God, come on, Sib. We got a team kill, man.
And Crip and Mac, the final missile not able to take out anything. Attached
The Osip just sold.
to do something, tries to, but not going to lead to anything. You're still going to be down big with this time if you're LAG, but
yeah, I guess it could have been worse.
Not for real.
You take the small wins in life.
When you're a team that's struggling like this, yeah, whatever silver linings you can find, you're going to go ahead and take. Lens with a little multi-kill there as attachment, losing a little aim assist or losing his tracking. Now, back to P1. And for LAG, it's as simple as, I mean, just some of these early setups. You got to hold. You got to at least deal with like, the first push.
Yeah, P2 and P3 just had to be better there. And yeah, just not able to hold that first push. It was just too easy for Cloud9. And well, there is a player right behind you. Mac just holding the door, waiting for that.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm just
backing that thing up against
Whoa,
you.
what are you gonna do about it, huh?
That looks so funny.
Hopefully that's a pencil in your
What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? Tell me right now.
Try and work this lead up. I thought attach shots looked good, but not good enough as Priesta shuts him down. We got 20 or so seconds left. Earlier on the rotation should be LAG for now, but you got 2 taking an outer route right now for Cloud9 New York. LAG, they need time, they need it desperately. Let's go to a listen in with the Gorillas.
Dude, fucking Sim is carrying.
I got you.
Oh my god. Face Sim, imagine.
I blocked well. I'm spawning fire on you then. I'm secret yet. Nothing wrapped well. Heard you.
Holy, I look away, brother, and they're freaking getting slammed.
Face Sim.
He's one shot. Give me.
Good attach go, man. Dylan attach.
Yeah, old head and soldier. Yo, why is he sitting there, though?
Who?
Attach. That man's like in his stream.
Oh.
Like, he's like you, Credo, when you're on my jock strap. You're like in that thing.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna go deep inside you, that shit, bro.
My jock strap?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, Credo. You can't even pick that.
I'll find a way, man.
Yeah, I bet you. You sick freak.
I'm a freak, bro. I'm a super freak.
Yeah, super freaky.
Yeah, exactly, man. Damn, I haven't heard that song in a while. Super freak, super freaky.
That's right, Credo. You're my super
Dude,
freak.
Sim. Oh, 100%. Dude, Sim is going off, bro.
I mean,
Fucking
Lynn's is
double pause.
8 and 18, bro. Not ideal.
Yep, that's why I fucking dropped his ass. Yes, I think Lens is done for. He's gonna get dropped at some point. He ain't no Hydra. Oh, smack, dude. Ah, I said that. Pick up fucking Illy, bro. Put him on that sub. How about that?
Well, that's the first time in a while I screwed up on my producer set and called for the wrong team in a listen in, Joe, but I'm glad that it was Cloud9.
Oh my god, look at that 3-piece from Crimp.
Listen in, they retain a 100-point lead. What'd you like from that?
Well, I mean, yeah, you just heard a lot of the small talk, right? 3, 2, 1, let's chow together, let's slide out. Hey, you know, last player's inside of 10, they're going to be spawning.
Ah!
The small talk from Cloud9 on point, the gameplay on point, everybody's taking turns going on streak.
Yeah,
Ah!
Now he's on 4.
Mac.
You just had Crimp on
Big
6,
boy
6
Mac.
putting up a bomb. Yeah,
That
this
Big
team
Mac.
on Hacienda is very good.
The Big Mac?
Yeah, it's like similar in a way, I think, to maybe the improvements we saw from Seattle.
Come on,
like
Sip, stop selling,
who's
man.
just a significant bump in like firepower for Vancouver in the firepower department. Like Sib has just gone from, well, he was not playing well this year, back to God mode at 27 and 12. And you can see the impact he can make. Yes, the other players stepped it up, but I think he's making it easier for everybody on the map when he's shooting like he is.
Well, that's just it. I mean, you just never know. Get new titles every year. How quickly they're going to learn it, how quickly they're going to get comfortable with it. And yeah, I would say Sib he's back in his zone.
Seeming that way. 28 and 13. What a spectacular map out of him. Just 13 to close it, but we'll see how much LAG can fight. I mean, early in the year, it felt like they had a lot of fight. They'd bring some crazy comebacks in the hard point, but sometimes they'd just come short. Yeah, they'd be down 100, try to bring it back, but just run out of juice at the tail end of it. Let's see if they've got enough here to pull off something truly spectacular. spectacular, or is it one break from New York that'll close it out? They'll get right into it. 10 points needed. They might get the tick here. I think they do.
It's just at 249. It's pretty close, yeah. I think it'll be 249. But now they have to rotate. I mean, they were thinking maybe the same thing. But this has been the problem. Honestly, like, it's a 110-point game, but they may be losing like 110 to 0 on P2 throughout this map. Now you have Shreeks coming inbound from Tremp. He's got another missile.
I didn't do shit.
Everybody inside a garage outside of lanes.
Jeepers.
But behind that, you buy space. Cloud9 still taking their time.
Well, I think this. Now, let's group up for one big break. We get a break, the game's over. And they're doing it right now. Tatch able to get 2. That'll be 3 dead. One more player to deal with. Not going to get there in time. And that'll be the closeout in the hard point from the opening moments. They were dominant. They went up 100 with the quickness. And I think this is what we want to see. You know, when you're playing a team that you should be significantly better in, come in and dominate it, and man, did they do that.
No, exactly. Yeah, just right from the start. I thought Sid was going to finish with singular deaths, honestly. The stat line he was putting up through most of that. Finally, LEG came alive.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, when we look at the graph, I mean, just look at the P2s. I mean, it is just going to be so one-sided. When you talk about what Cloud9 was able to do with the early break on the first one, another good hold on the second one, and they just didn't allow LEG any avenue back into the game.
No, they really didn't. I mean, I guess you could say, from what? After, like, the P3, or after, like, the first rotations, you kind of play them even, but it doesn't matter where you're down 100, unfortunately. So, yeah, you picked it up a bit if you were LEG, but just too late. And I feel like that was a conversation for them so much in Hardpoint early in the year.
Yeah, the problem is, dude, you gave up so many streaks. You had so many. Finally, when you start to fight back, even though they weren't the most effective Hellstorms, they just